Galera, para quem não me conhece, eu sou o Reed, sejam todos muito bem-vindos ao canal. Pessoal, eu vou então abrir aqui o jogo para a gente continuar as aventuras do Fedorento, maníaco Fedorento de SKALITZ. Já vou dividir a tela com vocês. Vamos dar uma aceleradinha para ver se a gente consegue terminar esse game aí antes do carnaval. Acho difícil, mas vamos embora. Já vou dividir aqui a tela com vocês. Beleza, ótimo. O que foi, meu amor? O vovô não tá em casa. Fala, Matheus, beleza, mano? tira a catnap.
Good day, sir.
Eu uso o mesmo canal, ou uso outro, crio outro. Como assim? Não entendi. Usa o mesmo canal pra que canal? Deixa eu ver se eu consigo encontrar a Rosa primeiro. Lá em Kattenberg, né, que ela tá. O problema é saber onde que ele tá, onde que ela tá. Aterro. Eu não lembro onde é, mano, a casa deles. Acho que é aqui, mano, mas eu não tenho certeza. Bom, tudo bem, deixa pra lá. Vamos fazer o que tem que fazer pra gente começar a dar pau nesse jogo.
I apologize.
Não, tia. É o disco que eu tenho que falar, né? Esse eu uso mesmo colocando a capa ou só mudo o nome? Por quê? Como é que tá hoje em dia?
So, I'm back. How's it going? Have you got anything out of von Bergov?
Not yet. We need to fix ourselves up after the battle. We'll hear what Otto has to say tomorrow.
Nossa, babei tudo. Então tá, deixa eu comer aqui alguma coisa e dormir. Putz, não tem comida, mano. Aqui. Ir lá na cozinha. Acho que aqui não deve ter alguma coisa pra comer. Será que tem? Acho que não. Lá embaixo. Eu tenho que lembrar a senha desse canal. Ah, entendi. Não, mas é só você recuperar no próprio Google. Você não sabe a sua senha Google? Oi, tia, e aí? Então, o que tem de bom aí pro rango? Então, é a mesma senha. É exatamente a mesma senha. O seu canal ele é vinculado na sua conta Google. E aí, tia, tá bom já. Manda pra cá que nós come tudo. Tem uma outra coisa que eu pra comer. Cebola, mano. Ah, roubar. Putz. Será possível, mano, que não vai ter coisa pra comer aqui?
I even miss Captain Bernard's training. What about you? Do you miss home?
Deixa eu ver se a tiazinha aqui me cura enquanto isso.
I have one. But I don't know what to do. I've got to find a way. 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 I've got to
How can I help you, sir?
My body is in need of rest and relaxation.
Certainly. My baths are at your service.
Tend to my wounds, prepare me a bath, and wash my clothes, please.
All right, but money up front.
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent. You'll find exactly what you're looking for in my bath.
Christ. Those wounds. You lead a dangerous life, sir. Be careful out there.
Obrigado.
It'd be a shame if something happened to you.
É, você tá gostando do Harryzão, né? Gostando do Harryzão. Entendi. Ah, tia, mas você vai ficar aí nessa parada aí, mano? 5 anos pra fazer a comida, pô? Esse rango não ficar pronto, não? Ah, mano, eu não sei o que fazer, velho. Spa, eu vou... Ah, tô sem fome agora, já comi. Ué. Comi alguma coisa? Tava com fome até agora. Deixa eu ver se tem comida aqui de novo. Não tem, mano. Não tem nada. Beleza. Deixa eu dormir aqui, né? De um dia pro outro. Pra acordar e fazer a missão que precisa fazer. É aqui. Vamos lá. Até amanhã seguinte. Será que dá? Não dá. Vou passar um tempo aqui. Deixa eu ler enquanto isso, mano. Pô, vou dar uma estudada aqui enquanto isso. Vamos ler os livros aqui do Harryzão. Espada, mãos hábeis, flexibilidade do corpo. Vamos ler. Estudar. Estou até as 8 da noite, aí eu vou dormir. Aí, beleza, garoto. Ó, já dá pra terminar ali a parada. Cadê? Me juntar aonde? Onde que eu tenho que me juntar, mano? Mas não é aqui? Cadê? Vá até... Ó. Depois nós precisamos cuidar dos feridos e descansar um pouco. O Von será interrogado pela manhã. Mas cadê, mano, maluco? Fábio, logo... como é que é? A logo do meu canal, da capa, no caso, dá pra pôr qualquer coisa daquele jeito? Dá, tem que colocar, tem um padrão. Se você for lá no Canva, que é onde você tá fazendo, tem um padrão pra você seguir. Aí você consegue seguir esse padrão e fazer a parada. Acho que eu vou dormir, mano. Com fome, mano. Ah, vai dormir, vai ter sonho, tá? É um padrão, Matheus, não é diminui ou aumenta, você tem que fazer no padrão que tem lá.
Nice work indeed. You saved the peasants but sent your own men to the slaughter. You like to keep your hands clean, but war is a nasty business. So who are you going to sacrifice for your conscience next? Your little Jew brother? Cape on? Yourself? You play the game, but you don't understand the rules. And in the end, you'll lose. You learned nothing. You understood nothing. And yet I tried so hard. And yet we share the same fate. Lord! My family was slain too, by the Turks. I felt just like you do. And Eric went through the same thing. That's why I took him in. We're one big family. Of orphans. Well, of course, you do have a father. Although he's not gone so far as to give you his name.
Good day.
Good day. O nome do canal deixa em letra maiúscula ou não? Ah, cara, tipo, depende. Pode deixar. Eu prefiro só deixar as iniciais maiúsculas.
Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.
Deixa eu ver se agora aquela tiazinha já terminou de jantar. Ah, terminou, mano. Pelo menos isso. Fala, Eduardo Games, beleza, mano? Como é que você tá, velho? Suave na nave? Ah, eu tô porcão gordo rolando, mano, já. Beleza. Opa, e aí, tia? Como é que você tá? Tá bem? Que bom. Como vai, família?
You're not from here, eh? Around here, you need a light after dark. Why don't you have a torch? You can't be out after dark without a light.
Tá, já entendi, cara.
He's honest.
Ah,
Summer evenings just gorgeous.
Good health to you, Lady Rosa.
não consigo falar com ela? Quero falar com ela, mano. Vou ter badajulado ela. Joguei mal, mano. Que droga. Ai, eu vou dormir aqui até 6 horas da manhã. 6:30. Vai, tiozinho.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who have trespassed against us.
and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Hail Mary.
But deliver us from evil.
The Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou.
Excuse me.
Bom, vamos lá.
Greetings to you, friend.
Deixa eu tentar dar uma estudada de novo em alguma coisa. Enquanto passa esse tempo aí, que não passa nunca, mano. Ah, já estudei, tá? Já estudei. Ah, são dimas? O que que faz isso? Vamos ler isso daqui. Vai até... Tá, é isso que eu queria saber. Se juntar aos outros.
God grant you health.
Não é aqui que eu tenho que vir? Acho que não é aqui.
Is von Bergov's interrogation starting soon?
You came at the right time. We're just about to deal with him. And you can join in.
Interrogatório de von Bergov.
Welcome to Sukdal, Lord von Bergov. Despite the circumstances that brought you here.
It is an honor, Peter. Compared to what I had to endure from Zizka and Kunstadt, your good manners are a welcome change.
I'll do my best to make your, involuntary stay no more inconvenient than it has to be.
Aren't you being a bit too welcoming, Sir Peter?
Just what I was thinking. Fuck that bollocks. He's a captive, not some busty wench. He's only alive to squeal what he knows. It'd be quicker if I
Esse
just
linguajar tem uma
beat it
dama
out
no
of
meio da
him.
gente, velho, aqui? Como assim, velho?
Hold your horses. He's a noble and Sigismund's right hand. If we torture him, he'll be no use to us as a hostage, and Sigismund will be out to avenge him.
That's true. Even though I'd be only too happy to settle scores with him. I gave him my word.
Why the fuck should I care about that?
When it comes down to it, the word of a nobleman is an oath before God. Even the devil must respect that.
Fuck this shit. The longer I listen to this bastards, the more my fists itch.
Instead of these pathetic threats, why do you not make me an offer? You do know that I am...
Shut your trap, Otto. Right now you're nothing. You lost most of your men at Rabos, and the rest croaked to meet at Malashov. So what do you have left? A nice coat? And a smug face?
Do you really think Sigismund made me his chamberlain because of my soldiers? Or to have someone to take care of the running of conquered fortresses?
Shut up, damn it! We're asking the questions.
Really? Then why have I not heard a single one yet? And what a shame that is. I am a pragmatic man, and I'm sure we can work something out. But lay a hand on me, and you will not hear a single word.
This is unbelievable. He's lost everything, but he still thinks he can push us around.
Well, he's right, though. He is one of Sigismund's closest men.
You're buying that? He talks just like Jobst. When he gets here, they can yap till doomsday for all I care. But now we just don't have the time.
Jobst wants to come back here. After he got away from us by the skin of his teeth?
Well, he has to show Sigismund our army up close.
So it's true. I couldn't believe the Margrave had finally made a move. I thought he would never march into battle.
Seria preferiu comprar? Você está com medo por acaso? Jobst vai dar jeito em você.
What's wrong, sir? You're not afraid, are you?
Afraid that Jobst, that court schemer, might defeat a warlord like Sigismund in the field? Although, I expect you people have no idea of the situation Sigismund is in right now.
Oh. What situation is he in, then?
In the shit, Lord Trotsnov. In the shit. So, a sensible person should seize every opportunity that presents itself. And I am eminently sensible. Lord Capon.
Yes?
When you came to Trotsky, you were carrying a message with an offer of an alliance from Lords Hanush and Radzik, were you not?
Exactly.
I think it is time I gave you my answer.
A wise decision, sir.
But suspicious. Why the sudden change of heart?
You think I'm some villain, don't you? But I've only ever wanted what is best, believe me. What is best for this country, for my loyal supporters, and, naturally, for myself. And I'm not ashamed of that. And it appears that Sigismund is no longer what is best. He's in trouble, both here and in Hungary. The army is not getting paid, morale is poor, and the Kuttenberg miners are rebelling. So the crown is running out of silver.
I see. The butcher's on his way, so you want to flee the pigsty, eh?
Naturally. And together we can even set fire to this pigsty, as you put it. If you want my advice.
I'm all ears, sir.
The last straw Sigismund is grasping is the royal treasury at the Italian court. If he were to lose his silver, he wouldn't be able to pay his soldiers and would have to withdraw to Hungary.
We're supposed to rob the Italian court.
The most secure place in the town?
Of course. And while you're there, you can also free the lords captured at Raborz.
My father.
Lord Pisek, as the former mintmaster, you must surely know of some way to sneak in.
There is no way. The court's an impregnable fortress.
Really? What about tunneling in? There are hundreds of tunnels beneath the city, and if I'm not mistaken, one of them runs beneath the court.
That's total madness. There might be some passageway leading there, but no one knows those old tunnels now. Besides, they might collapse at any time. One could easily come to a bad end there.
But that can also happen when you try to mount a horse drunk. What's with this tunnel?
There's a whole labyrinth of tunnels under the city. You'd have to dig from inside the treasury to find the one you want. And where they all lead to, God alone knows.
God and me.
Oh, pardon me, milady, but how would you know?
Not all young noble women devote their days to embroidery, Sir Peter. I look after Father's documents, and I know all about the plans of the passageways beneath our palace. St. James's Church owes its existence in part to the generous donations of the Rutards. So in the past we had a secret underground entrance built into its crypts, and St. James's is right next to the Italian court.
A handy escape route from the palace, eh? If you don't mind crawling through a tunnel, that is.
In short, you can theoretically walk directly from Rutard Palace to the Italian court.
Sure. That is, after breaking through the walls that separate the crypt from the tunnel, and the tunnel from the cellars.
Parece fácil até demais.
That sounds almost too easy.
You took the words out of my mouth. With a bit of luck, we'll get to the cellars of the court. What then?
What do you think? The guards will come down on you and it'll all be over.
So we need someone who can help us on the inside. Someone who'll distract the guards and lead us to the silver.
What about Ulrich Vavak? If we threaten him a little, he might help us.
Most importantly, he's got the Mintmaster's key. You'll need it to get to the silver. But I wouldn't advise you to rely on the help of that sycophant of Sigismund's.
Nor would I. Couldn't your brother help us instead, Lord Pisek?
Christian? He can be hard to deal with sometimes. He'd be taking a big risk, and besides, he doesn't have the Mintmaster's key to the treasury. I'm afraid Vavak's your only hope.
There is one other possibility.
Oh? What's that, Sir Otto?
Perhaps you have heard about the expected arrival here of a rare visitor from very far away.
Who? Do you mean... Surely not.
The very one.
What the fuck are you talking about? Speak clearly.
Well then, a papal legate is on his way to the town directly from Rome. He's coming to adjudicate the dispute about the new church.
What's that got to do with us?
Where would he be received except at the Italian court, along with his entourage? No one knows them. No one has ever seen them, and very few understand their language. They might as well be volunteering for you to take their place.
Well, bugger me. This is starting to sound fucking good.
What? What do you mean, take their place? Are we supposed to kill them, or what?
Why not?
Fuck. Jesus. Get a grip, fellas. Do you want to burn in hell?
Calm down. We'll just lock the Pope's lackey up for a bit, and once we've got the silver, we'll let him go again. No one gets hurt.
St. Joseph, cover thy ears.
Where will we find that legate?
He's staying in Loretz, at the vineyard. He's got the use of the whole place for himself and his escort. And I don't know how many there are.
Good. We'll send Catherine there to have a look.
And then we'll burst in there and cause a bit of a fuss, so he doesn't get any stupid ideas. And that'll be that.
Gentlemen, the legate is a man of the cloth, like me. I know Latin, and even a bit of Italian too, as it happens. I could explain to him what we need. Maybe we can persuade him to go along with it.
He'll tell us to kiss his arse, more likely.
Sir Hinek, never underestimate the power of sweet words. Especially when the listener has a knife at his throat.
It's true, none of us would be very convincing as an Italian cardinal. It'd be better if we made him take us with him, as his retinue.
O que faremos com a comitiva do legado? O que faremos depois de entrar? E se não cooperar?
But what do we do with the legate's real retinue?
Lock them up at the Devil's Den. One of our men can guard them there.
A couple more peculiar fellas blabbering nonsense won't look out of place there in the slightest.
All right. Let's say we get inside with the legate. What then? What if he betrays us?
That's why we mustn't let him out of our sight. Godwin will take care of that.
Me?
You said you spoke Italian, didn't you? If he starts squealing, you'll hold a dagger to his ribs and ask him politely to play nice.
May God look the other way.
Meanwhile, the rest of us will have to deal with the guards inside, prepare the ground for digging, and open the treasury.
That's damned risky.
No one will be expecting us. As long as we don't make a ruckus too soon, it'll all be over. And the whole place will be ours before they even notice.
E se eles não cooperarem?
What if the legate refuses to talk to us?
Well, we can always beat him up. Take his clothes and let someone else put them on. Like, Godwin, eh? Since he's a priest.
Hold on. I'm not going to play the jester for anyone.
Nobody's asking you to. We stick to the plan. We'll work on the legate so he agrees to take us in with him. Then we'll find a way somehow.
All right. I can't think of anything better anyway.
Agreed then. We'll try gentle persuasion to begin with. And now, to the task. Henry, you go to the town and squeeze anything that could help us out of Vavak.
Most importantly, get that key from him.
Then wait for us at Rotard Palace, where we'll set up our base. We'll get there first thing in the morning.
And how are you going to get inside? The palace will be closed and may be guarded. I don't expect you want to march through the main entrance, where everyone can see you. And break the gate down while you're at it?
That's true, milady. What do you suggest?
There's not only a passageway to the church, but also down to the river. I know it like the back of my hand. I could show Henry the way if you like.
No offense, my lady, but you'll be safer here.
Ela vem comigo.
She's coming with me. Nobody knows Ruthard Palace as well as Lady Rosa.
Do you want to get into the court? Then you need Ruthard Palace. You want Ruthard Palace? Then I'm coming along.
All right. Both of you are going to town. And no dawdling. You should be on the road tomorrow at the latest. Time is of the essence.
That's that then. Let's get to work.
Pessoal, só um segundo rapidinho, tá? Eu já venho. Voltei, pessoal. Pronto. Estou de volta. Acompanhando aí. Ah, ó, você vai fechar na minha cara, velho? Como assim, mano?
It looks like the two of us will be going to Kuttenberg alone.
I can hardly wait.
Aren't you looking forward to going home?
When they captured Par, Von Bergov's people came to Ruthard Palace.
Did they do anything to you?
No, I wasn't harmed. But before they took me away, they ransacked the place. Then Von Bergov just took me to Malashov. It's likely Vavak took our home for himself. He's always threatened to do that.
Well, you can try. When we free your father, Ruthard Palace will be yours again.
I hope so. But that's still far from certain.
How do we even get inside Ruthard Palace?
Like I said, through the underground.
Well, I suppose by now I ought to know you don't have back doors here. Just secret passages, eh?
You are in mining country, you know. There's more going on here below ground than above.
How will I find the entrance this time? From the position of some cross again?
No, I'll guide you this time. It's just below the walls. You only need to know where to turn.
Eu queria entregar o livro pra ela, mano.
One more thing. Do you remember how I asked you to bring me my book from Malashov?
Well, how about that? I almost forgot. Here it is.
I'd lost all hope. Thank you. You carried it for quite a while. In that time, I would have read it twice over. Did you at least peruse a few of the pages?
Puta que pariu. Eu li pouco.
Oh, sure. I read a little.
And what did you think?
Ai, carai. O que você gosta nele?
Why don't you tell me what you find so compelling about it? It's your favorite book, right?
Well, let's say that I identify with the author. We share a similar view of the world.
And who is the author? I didn't find a name in the book.
That's on purpose.
You wrote it, didn't you?
Você ajudou Rosa a terminar o livro.
You said you could teach me something. What did you have in mind?
If you ask nicely, I'll share some of my hard-earned wisdom with you.
Very well then, Lady Know-It-All. Let's say then I come on bended knee. What scholarship can you pass on to me?
That depends on what you're interested in. There's a whole world hidden inside of books I could talk to you about for days on end. Or if you prefer actions instead of words, I can show you a few shooting tricks. But I can't right now. Come back another time, all right?
Tá bom. Podemos
Shall
ir?
we go?
There's no point in dallying.
Bora.
All right, let's go.
Simbora. Mais tarde, perto de Cuttenberg.
Well, here we are. I'm not keen on going into that darkness.
Are you afraid?
Of the dark? Me? I'm not a little girl. But God knows what we'll find inside. Especially at the far end.
Então vamos descobrir. Não se preocupe, estarei com você. Ah, garoto, eu vou estar com você, menininha. Pode ficar sossegada que o papai aqui vai
I'll
garantir
be with
tudo.
you. If anything happens, just stay behind me and...
Ah, my hero. But since I'm the one who knows the way, I'll be going first.
Ah, mas você tá querendo uma de empoderadinha, princesa? Aí vai ficar difícil.
Usually there's only a small trickle running through here. The water must have risen.
How far away is it anyway?
Soon there'll be a fork, and from there it's only a short distance. You'll see.
And where does the passageway end?
In the cellar, conveniently enough. It's always best to arrive inconspicuously.
Ah, agora sim, garoto. Não, põe as letras iniciais maiúsculas, Matheus. Tipo o T, o G e o Z. Entendeu? No nome.
Oof, startled me. Anyway, what's Lord Capon's problem with underground passageways? When I mentioned it at Supdol, he looked like he was about to faint.
When we were defending the Barkov, we got buried under the rubble from a demolished tower.
Oh my god!
I was lucky to survive it. I still remember him calling for help. He was scared to death. There was nothing we could do. That's when he was captured by von Berghoff. Since then, he's not comfortable with tight spaces.
Sorry, I was a silly goose to bring it up.
Depois, quando terminar aqui, eu vou dar uma olhadinha no seu canal, como é que ficou.
This is going to be a bit difficult.
Everything all right?
No. Don't you see how deep it is ahead of us?
I hope you don't expect me to carry you.
I most certainly do. Unless you want to prove to me that you really are an uncouth village oaf after all.
Ah, mano, não era isso que eu queria fazer, velho. Tudo bem, eu te carrego.
Well, what's to be done? I'll carry you over.
Maybe there is something knightly about you, after all. What's the hurry? I've got plenty. This is not how one carries a lady, barbarian.
Maybe not in Kuttenberg, but it's how we did it in Skalitz.
But it's not very comfortable.
Ah, just grin and bear it, my lady. We're almost there.
Agora a gente vai carregar até lá na frente. A cremosa. queria meio que flertar com ela, não tipo ser estúpido, mano. Tipo, falando que eu vou ter que carregar ela.
I don't think you'd be welcome at a royal court, but I am dry, so I thank you.
I hear voices. Looks like we've got company. And not welcome company, I reckon.
Fica aqui.
Look at all this mess. I can hardly recognize this place.
This doesn't look like the work of Avak's people.
Ela fica grande mesmo, Matheus. Ela só aparece inteira quando tá na televisão. Eles explicam isso no YouTube. Quando você vai colocar a capa, ele explica o que vai aparecer tipo, no celular, o que vai aparecer no computador e o que vai aparecer na TV.
So I'm supposed to slaughter them? Just like that?
Yes, that scum has no right to defile this place with their presence.
Beleza.
It's our home, our property.
Which means they deserve to die.
Exato.
If we want to
Para
be
de ser
sure
cuzão,
they won't give
Harry.
us away, we've no choice.
But we don't even know who they are or how many are here. They might be harmless cripples, but they could also be a pack of cutthroats.
I know, but what do you want to do? Sit back and wait for them to die of old
Ah,
age?
concordo com a Rosa.
So you want me to get rid of them? But what will you do? I'm responsible for keeping you safe.
Don't you worry. You don't have to hold my hand in my own home. Do you see this ivy here? It goes all the way up to the window of my chamber. That's where I keep my crossbow. I bet that riffraff didn't find it. If I climb up there, I can cover you from above. Just in case.
Mas tudo bem, vai, vamos
You
confiar
say
nela.
so. But if anything happens, hide. Got it?
All right. Now turn around so you can't see up my skirt.
Ah. Tá de brincadeira, Rosa.
Here we go. I hope Rosa can aim well. Calm down. I just want to talk. I'm not looking to harm you.
Talk, eh? You don't want to harm us? Hark at him. I'll tear you a new arsehole, you fucker!
Sucker.
Show
Rosa?
what you're made of.
Could you...
You
Rosa!
Oh, my arm! Come on, then!
For the cross! At him quick! Kill him!
We're gonna gut you, you whoreson!
You wanna try me? What do you want? By God's will, die!
Do it!
Wanker!
Are you alright?
I am. For now. Are you all right, Henry? I think I hit one too.
Belo disparo.
You're a good shot. Capon and Kabianka wouldn't believe their eyes.
Thanks.
Is something wrong?
Someone's trying to break through the door.
Oh, damn it. I'll be there in a moment.
Be careful.
Load your crossbow, and if they get inside before I get there, shoot them.
I barricaded the door. I'm sure I can hold out for a while.
Então bora. Peraí, deixa eu ver o que você falou, Matheus. Ah, no notebook ficou grande. É, então. E na TV vai ficar maior ainda, mano. Tipo, cada um tem um... Aparece um pedaço. Eles te mostram na hora de você... Que você vai colocar a...
What a mess.
Oh, caramba. Sério, mano.
try me. Or do I have to get an axe?
What was that? What's that sound?
Rosa? It's me.
Henry, are you all right?
I'm in one piece.
Are they gone? All of them?
Aye. It's over.
All right. I'll let you...
Deixa eu só me consertar as armaduras aqui, mano. Pera aí, as armaduras das armas, tudo que eu apanhei bastante até. Não tomei dano, mas apanhei bastante. Preciso comprar mais, inclusive, desses kits. Não falei? Apanhei até que bastante, mano. Considerável enquanto eu apanhei. Ferreiro. A arma também. Quase foi pro saco. Quase perdeu a afiação.
You can come in now.
So, here we are. Welcome home.
It doesn't feel much like home anymore. They were behaving like animals in here.
Toda essa bagunça. Puta, eu não sei. Eu sei que dá pra fazer um romance com ela agora, mas eu não lembro qual que é a ordem, mano. Então eu vou tentar alguma coisa.
Don't worry
aqui,
about the mess. Our boys will happily clean up once they get here. We owe you that.
The mess is the last thing on my mind.
Tem que ir testando, Matheus. Eu demorei bastante pra fazer a capa do meu.
My brother's hunting trophies. And my books. It's all gone.
Right. We've got a lot of work to do. But we'll get there. You'll see. We have to. There's a lot at stake.
That's true. You know, Henry, I want to ask you something. And I want an honest answer, all right? If everything were to go wrong at the Italian court, and God forbid you had to choose, would you still try to rescue my father, even if it meant putting stealing the silver in jeopardy?
Lógico. Os aliados são os nossos bem mais valiosos.
The lives of allies are obviously the most valuable asset to us. Without their support, the silver would be useless anyway.
Not to mention, it wouldn't last you very long anyway.
Don't worry. We'll either leave the Italian court with the lords, or...
Or not at all.
If our plans succeed and your father is freed, do you know what will come next?
I try not to think about it.
Why? That's why you're helping us, isn't it?
If you get the king's silver, my father and I will have to hide. Leave the region, go somewhere out of Sigismund's men's reach, and you and I will have to part ways.
Talvez não seja necessário. Não vou deixar que você se vá. Que pena.
I won't let you go away. Even if I have to fight with your father, Zizka, and the devil.
Is that so?
I'll even tell Sigismund. Run back to Hungary. This girl is staying here.
That all sounds very nice. But there's nothing left here anyway. We've lost everything. Oh well. There's no use in crying over spilled milk. Zizka's herd will be here tomorrow. I'd like to get some sleep before then. Would you please leave me alone?
All right. I'll keep watch downstairs.
What about Vabak? You were supposed to go and see
perdi
him
a chance
today.
de ter romance com ela.
That was before we knew what to expect here.
Não sei o que eu tinha
I
que
can't
falar.
leave you alone now. So it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
Thank you. And you get some sleep too, so you're rested up for it.
Perdi a chance de ter romance com ela. Não sei também se eu não tinha uma relação muito boa, se eu fiz alguma coisa que ela não gostou. Provavelmente, aquela hora que eu falei pra ela. Bom, tudo bem. Beleza. Tudo bom. Essa não foi dessa vez, Henryzão.
Clean shot. You didn't suffer much.
É, ela mandou bem, mano. Bom, beleza. Deixa eu ver o que esses caras estão fazendo aqui. Cara, por que eu tô sem luva? Agora que eu vi, mano. Por que eu tô sem luva? Vai entender, mano. Ah, tá na armadura. Eu quero um outro. Nossa, mano, quanta chave, velho. Cadê o negócio de armadura aqui, de consertar a armadura? Pronto.
It's probably a good thing that Kunzin isn't seeing this.
Só pra ver se não tem mais ninguém aqui mesmo, né? Só pra ter certeza, né? Tem mais alguém escondido aqui. Não tem nada aqui nessas paradas. Fala, Ghost, beleza, mano? Como é que você tá, velho? Suave? É, 5K já, né, mano? Isso aí. O canal cresce, mano, mas meu alcance tá cada vez menor, mano. Eu acho que eu perdi muito alcance, mano, quando saiu a monetização. Esses dias não tá dando nada de view, mano.
They left no stone unturned.
Uma merda isso, velho. Quero só ter certeza que não tem mais ninguém aqui, mano. Tá bonita a vista, né? Opa! Porra! Aí sim, hein, garoto. Ah, daqui são os meus itens. Tá. Tem que dormir aqui, então. Beleza. Ainda não consegui resolver, mano. Acho que eu vou ter que trocar de coisa mesmo, viu, velho? Tem que trocar de conta do AdSense mesmo. Os caras não resolvem, mano. Complicado. E eles têm um tempo também pra responder, né? O problema é que eu não sei se... O problema é que eu não sei se eu perco, tipo, o que eu já ganhei, tá ligado?
So you're already here. How was the journey? Did you run into any trouble?
No, it actually went quite well. Brabant wouldn't shut up, though. Credit where credit's due. He really helped in Malishov. That hit to the gate came at just the right time. We'd have dropped like flies if not for his men. But sometimes, I feel like letting something blow up next to my head too. Just so as not to have to listen to him for a while. I'd be more interested in hearing what happened here yesterday. When we got here, it was like a pigsty.
Tivemos hóspedes indesejados.
Some local beggars set up a lair in here. We had to get rid of them somehow.
What about Rosa? Doesn't she regret coming too?
I'm lucky she was here with me. That shot fella in the courtyard, her handiwork.
Really? Nice shot. Anyway, I told the men to get rid of the bodies and clean up the place a little. Hope the lady won't mind.
Quite the contrary, I think.
How did it go with Vavak, anyway?
Well, after everything that happened, I didn't want to leave Rosa here by herself. I'll have to go and see him now.
I understand. But go and see him as soon as possible. We won't get anywhere without his Mintmaster's key.
Tá, beleza.
What will you do now?
We'll give it some thought and see. Hopefully we'll know better when you come back from Liechtenstein.
Aren't you worried about Catherine?
Do you think I should be?
I don't know. A lone woman in a big city needs to be careful in any case. But when you're stalking Liechtenstein, that can be really dangerous.
No one forced Catherine. She knows what she's doing and she can take care of herself. Remember how she dealt with the guards at Trotsky? She's braver and more dangerous than half my old band.
Aye, but what if someone tries to...
Catherine sharpens her dagger every day. It's always razor sharp. Whoever tries will regret it sorely.
Eu acho que tá faltando meu... Ah, ele tirou, tá bom. Por isso que aquela hora eu tava sem, ele tirou. Deixa eu ver onde eu tenho que ir agora. Peça pra lá que tá. Acho que aqui não é, aqui é... É aqui? Ah, é sim. Opa. Então, beleza. Eu acho que dá pra entrar pela janela, mano. Não dá? Não. Vou abrir essa merda logo.
Not a soul around. Very odd.
What the? Henry? How the hell did you get in here?
Eu tenho jeito.
I'm the one asking questions here. Where is Vavak?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
Surely you can't have just vanished.
I know for a fact you won't find him in town. And he's probably not hiding anywhere nearby either.
Shit. How long has he been gone?
A few days now. He took the money from his secret mint and disappeared at night.
Has no one been looking for him?
No. He'd occasionally be gone from the Italian court for weeks on end. What's a few days compared to that?
What are you actually looking for here?
Vavak's papers, especially ones with my name on them. I can't have people from the court finding evidence of my connection to the secret enterprise.
Did Vavak take the Mint Master's key with him?
Well, if he had any sense left, he'd leave it here.
Why is that?
No one will be looking for the coin from the secret enterprise. But if it turned out Vavak had disappeared with the treasury key, the whole court would be after him. Unfortunately, Vavak isn't that stupid.
What's to be done?
Ô, Matheus, você tem que mexer. Você não pode mexer nas dimensões da arte. Você tem que mexer nas dimensões dentro da arte, entendeu? na parte de dentro, no tamanho da foto, nas coisas lá. Agora, a dimensão mesmo do tamanho da arte, da figura, você não pode mexer. Outra coisa, troca, que nem eu te falei, as letras iniciais de cada palavra por maiúsculo. Então você coloca o T do Teus maiúsculo, o G do Gamer maiúsculo e o Z do Zono maiúsculo também.
All right. But your life depends on nobody finding out about this.
Ah, don't worry. My life was at stake last time, and we're both still here.
Tá louco.
I hope so. Me and a few others want to rob the treasury in the Italian court.
What? My word! I was bracing myself for anything, but this? Have you lost your mind?
Calm down, for God's sake. I know how it sounds, but we've got a good reason and a good plan. Believe me, we just need a little help getting inside. That's what I need Vivek for. But he's not here now.
I hardly think the dirt we have on him would be enough to make Vivek do something as crazy as that. Well, it's true. I owe you. For keeping your lips sealed. But this is a bloody dangerous business.
Então tem que mexer dentro da figura.
What do I get out of it if I help you?
Think about it. Vivek's gone, and if we succeed, Sigismund won't have any coin to pay his army. He'll go back to Hungary without appointing a new mint master. That will be your chance.
I can't deny it. You know how to sweet-talk a fellow. All right? Let's say I'll help you. But there's one thing we have to be clear about. If it all goes wrong and the slightest shadow of suspicion falls on me, I'll spill the beans about the secret mint. And I'll blame it all on you. You know a lot, and you'll happily confess in the torture chamber.
Well, all right then.
I'm glad we understand each other. So, what exactly is your plan?
We'll get into the church council meeting as the legate's retinue.
The legates? What do you mean?
O conselho eclesiástico vai distraí-los do roubo.
We'll make it nice and clear to the cardinal that he'd be wise to cooperate with us. And while he's gabbing on in the meeting, we'll get to work in the guise of retinue.
For Christ's sake! Do you really think nobody will recognize you? Do any of you even speak Italian?
In any case, it'd be wise to have someone at the meeting who can make sure the legate doesn't do anything stupid. We'll be keeping an eye on him, of course, but it'd be better to have a local on hand as well, and that would be your job.
Well, how can I put it? If you manage to get to Cardinal Pozzo and persuade him to help you, take you with him to the Italian court, not give anything away, and lastly, make it through the entire council without shitting himself, I'll walk barefoot to Rome myself.
Yeah, very droll. So will you help us or not?
I can turn a blind eye to someone sneaking around the courtyard, or reassure anyone at the council who notices something is off. But don't expect anything more. And what will your lot do in the meantime?
That's all you need to know. We just need you at the council.
Very well then.
Now I just need to find Vivek's key. Have you seen it?
No, the only thing I found Vivek left is this letter. Here, take it. Maybe it'll help you. And Henry, don't forget, I'll help you. But I can't afford to be under any suspicion. Do you understand?
Count on me. And thank you.
Save the thanks, and let me get to work.
Beleza. Cadê a carta? Cadê a carta do Vivek? Vai. que é que tá escrito ali? Cuidado do Sir... Aos cuidados do Sir não sei o que Psec. Mestre, blá blá blá. Ah, não dá pra saber. Não dá pra entender. Tá muito escuro.
Lutar, Polna, Crondel, Nas.
Tomar emergência, cuidado, pode surgir Pode crer. Pelo menos elas vão estar limpas se surgirem. Né? Ah, chavinha suja de bosta, né? Ai, que delícia, velho.
Well, that really is disgusting. Fuck you, Vavak, wherever you are.
E aí, tia? Nós? Nossa, pisando na água. Porcão já, velho. O bom é isso, né, Matheus? Que se surgir, vão surgir limpa, pelo menos.
Could you teach me something?
Why not? But I warn you in advance that it will not come free. After all, there's nothing more valuable than scholarship. So, what would you like?
Caramba. Não faria.
I'd like you to show me some archery tricks. You shoot like a... well, a wild woman.
I prefer the term Amazon.
Will you teach me?
Listen closely, so I don't have to repeat myself.
Shalom, shalom, Henry. Good morning.
I've seen worse. Compared to the trust pure luxury.
I'll say. But if you'd like to stretch your back...
I was at the Mint Master's place.
Hold on. Everybody should be hearing this.
Who is this Kubyanka, anyway? How long have you known each other?
We were defending a castle and hiding in the woods together. But he was always closer with the devil.
Can he be trusted?
Aye. When he's sober, that is. When he gets drunk, it's better to keep an eye on him. He's known to provoke until fists start flying. Did you see what happened when we first arrived?
You mean how they wanted to cut his throat for cheating at dice?
Aye. It's best not to play with him. You'd be better off tossing your coins straight into a pile of shit.
What should I know about the devil?
Just look at him, and you'll know everything. His face reveals it all.
I heard he's a nobleman, but he doesn't look like it.
He's the captain of Znojmo, but it's true that he doesn't care much for noble manners. He has a foul mouth, and he's anything but chivalrous in a fight.
I suppose he's not a pure, kind soul like you, eh?
Certainly not. He's as twisted as a hangman's noose. He can also be bitter and angry as a rabid dog. It's certainly better not to fuck around with him.
What draws you to him, then?
We're both different. That's our strength. I'm in charge when everything goes according to plan. When things go to shit, he takes over. It often turns bloody, but sometimes victory is more important than honor. Well, how did it go? Do you have the key?
Aye, I've got it. But it stinks a bit.
Quel puanteur! Put it away unless you want to see my breakfast.
And what about the Mint Master? Will he help us out?
Vavat got out of the town. But in his house, I met Christian of Pisek, the steward of the Italian court. He promised to help us if we get in a tight spot.
Can we trust him?
I think so. He owes me. But he's afraid they'd know if he was involved.
Did he tell you anything interesting?
Nothing at all.
Let's get to the point. We must have everything ready before Catherine returns from Loretz, especially the way through to the court.
I should say so. If I'm going to send my men, I have to know exactly where the way through is to be made.
That'll be your job, Henry. And Brabant's going with you.
Excuse-moi? Why should I?
Because you've been telling us you know the Kuttenberg underground like the back of your hand.
And I do, but not firsthand. Only from mind maps and drawings. Nobody will let men of my standing enter those moldy shafts.
If Brabant doesn't want to go into the tunnels, I'll go with someone else.
With Ruthard's daughter, eh? One night wasn't enough for you.
I meant with somebody like Sam. He knows his way around the town underground too.
Oui. That is a good idea.
Why not? Maybe the cold down there will cool his hot head.
What exactly are we supposed to do in that cellar?
Get as far as you can, and mark the spot where Brabant's men will start digging.
I see. Why do I feel like that sounds a bit too easy?
Well, we have no idea what's really down there, so you'd better have a weapon handy.
Come now. Surely you do not mean...
Rutard's daughter will tell you more. She came up with this part of the plan.
Where are the others, anyway? Kubienka, Ada, and Janos.
They heard there was work to be done, so... they left à l'anglaise.
Did you do the work of 3, eh? At least with your mouth.
They're getting some wagons so we can move the silver. If Pisak wasn't lying, there's quite a haul there.
What will you lot do in the meantime?
We'll be doing the planning. We've got to bring those captured Italians to the Devil's Den somehow. They'll just sit tight till we give them back their legate, and then we'll let them all go.
The main thing is keeping Godwin away from the booze. Or we'll have no way of talking to the gents from Rome.
I'm gonna go explore the underground passages that lead to the Italian court. Can you tell me more about them?
What exactly would you like to know?
Where exactly are the tunnels?
They run under most of Italian Street. Some are remnants of the original mine gallery, but other parts are much more recent. So far, only the section from Rutard Palace to the crypt under the church is accessible.
Well, the church is quite a long way from the court. If the tunnel has collapsed anywhere, we're out of luck.
Right. But the tunnels were checked properly before they started building the church. If some part collapsed, we'd be the first to know.
Tá. Beleza. Sabe alguma coisa sobre a galeria da
Tell me
mina?
more about this mine gallery.
It's been abandoned for years, but we could use it. According to the drawings, it's very close to the court cellars. Christian of Pisek confirmed it.
That's a very strange coincidence.
My father said King Wenceslas had long suspected he had enemies among his own ranks. Maybe he had an escape route built. He just didn't finish it in time.
Por que a altura?
What was the tunnel to the crypt used for?
It's a safe route for anyone who wants to disappear undetected. Just like the one we took to get here.
Has anyone ever used it?
No one that I know of. The servants used it to dispose of waste.
Waste? What kind?
It leads from the kitchen, so I'm sure you can imagine. Bones, scraps, slops.
Oh, wonderful.
Que devo procurar lá embaixo? Sobre a passagem subterrânea.
What exactly am I supposed to be looking for down there? What are we searching for?
We need to find and mark the point where the crypt wall joins with the tunnel. When we break through the wall, only a thin partition will be between us and the cellars of the Italian court.
But how will I know I've found the right place?
You can tell if there's a cavity behind the wall by the sound it makes. The gallery is also damp, so the spot might be a different color.
So, I'll be knocking on the walls in the dark and looking to see if any is a different shade.
Well, yes. Pretty much.
Thanks for the advice. Anything else I should know?
You'd better hold your nose and look before your feet when you enter.
All right, then. I'll try.
Tá bom, vamos embora. Simbora. Deixa eu só ver quanto que eu tenho de tocha ainda. Ah, tem bastante. Vai. É por aqui. Por aqui, mano? Acho que não, velho. Acho que é pra lá por baixo.
What a Hashem.
Ah, tem que falar com o Samuel. Tá.
It appears we're supposed to go and mark the path for carrying out the silver.
I thought you were going with Brabant. He boasted that he knows those passageways.
I told him I'd rather go with you.
You made the right choice. Brabant would have talked your head off.
Well, are we ready to go and take a look underground?
Absolutely. Where is the entrance anyway?
In the kitchen.
That's a promising start.
Vai, mano, peraí. Tô achando que é aqui. Ah, é pra cá? Tá, deve ser pra cá. Não. Não sei.
Let us go. That smell.
Ah, tá. Tá merda, mano. Tipo, na cozinha, velho. Esse cheiro zoado. Tá que pariu, hein? Os caras não têm amor à vida, mano.
How long have they been throwing shit down here? It is nearly up to my knees.
Olha isso, velho.
Perish. Ah, and it's bloody slippery. Ugh. The nerve of Jiska and Dry Devil. I give them coin, and they send me to wade through shit. Stay close to me. The path might branch off somewhere. We would not want you to get lost.
Has that ever happened to you? Getting lost underground?
Some older boys dragged me into a mine once, and I got lost. I did not find my way out until the night. When Mame saw me, she nearly killed me.
Você tá cagado, Samuel? Tá
If I keep
estranho,
breathing
mano.
this air for much longer, I might be sick. Well, well, well. Somebody stashed some shunt down here.
Vou ver se dá pra arrombar essa jossa aqui, peraí. Ah, deu. Ó.
Don't be an idiot. Try a little harder. Where did you come from? What's it with that weapon? You hit me!
Simples assim. Pra se livrar dos caras, a gente se livra. Fechou. Nossa, que labirinto que é aqui, mano.
Oi, that sounds different.
Ah,
We have it.
aqui. É aqui mesmo? É, tem a umidade, né, que ele falou. E agora? Vou voltar lá agora. Só cama, tá, tem que agora dormir, então vamos embora.
Henry, good morning.
Ah, oi! Tudo bom? Ah, devia ter respondido ela, mano. Bosta. Achei que a gente ia falar com ela. Tá lá embaixo no disco?
Think back on Trotsky, I'm certain you could find a suitable
Tá
branch
aqui, ó.
to hang yourself on.
Sam and I walked through the cellar as far as we could and marked the spot where we should dig.
Well done. Brabant has found some men in the meantime. He may refuse to go down tunnels, but he does have his uses. Considering how much coin he promised them all, I reckon they'll do everything they can to make sure we get out alive. Oh, and while we're on the subject, take this. You've done a lot of good work. You deserve it.
Ah, valeu, nice.
What now then? Have you come up with a way to get to the legate and persuade him to take us to the Italian court?
I should say so. Hey, listen up, all of you. You're done for today, but get plenty of sleep. We'll chase you from your beds early in the morning.
Oh, is that really necessary?
It is. We'll be riding to Loretz.
Cardinal Pozzo goes to bed with the chickens and gets up before the crack of dawn. After the morning prayer, he eats breakfast together with his retinue, and no one is allowed to disturb them. Most regular folks are asleep at that time, so everything should be nice and quiet when you pay him a visit.
If we don't persuade him to get us into the Italian court, we're fucked. So don't do anything stupid, right?
Beleza. Temos que nos preparar para a luta.
Is everyone going there?
Everyone except Capon, Brabant, Catherine, and Rosa.
What? Am I just supposed to sit on my ass with the women?
At least you'll get your beauty sleep. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
É isso aí, alguém precisa guardar.
It's true we shouldn't leave this place unwatched.
Too fucking right. And don't you worry, Lord Capon. If anyone tries to get inside, Catherine will protect you.
Que filha da puta.
Keep your jokes to yourself, Tosspot.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh, come on. Lighten up a bit, eh?
Should we be prepared for a fight?
That shouldn't be necessary. Godwin insisted he'll sort things out peacefully with the Cardinal. I reckon we'll have to twist his arm a bit. And while Godwin's persuading His Eminence to put on a show with us at the Italian court, the Devil, Janosch, Kubienka, and Ada will take his retinue away to the Devil's Den.
Hagen and Urso will be waiting for us there to keep them under guard.
So what exactly am I supposed to do?
Like I said, stand beside Godwin looking mean. With a bit of luck, that'll be enough.
Exactly. No killing.
All right. Let's get to work.
Report to me tomorrow morning, is that clear?
A espada de São Valentim é melhor do que a minha, não é? É. E a espada de duelo? Vou fazer assim, mano. Deixa eu deixar as armaduras que eu não tô usando aqui. Peraí. Nossa, daqui é muito melhor do que a espada que eu tô. Pior é que ela nem tá afiada. Será que eu tenho como afiar ela? Ou será que tem um... Parece pra... Deixa eu ver se aqui tem... Precisava de um rebolo aqui, mano. Tem um rebolo mais fácil de... Aqui é dentro da casa? Dentro da casa vai ser foda. Que horas são? Ah, tá cedo. Dá pra ir lá então. Deixa eu tentar vir pra cá primeiro. Ah, não dá pra ir. Sabe uma coisa, mano? Queria... Ah, cai pra cá. Diário aqui, mano. Vai. Pô, pra levar a espada pro cara lá, bom, não sei, a espada não é boa também. Tá bom. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo ver nesse rebolo aqui, mano. Vai pra lá. Esse arco daqui, mano. Eu sou de espada. Ela é elegante.
Keep close.
You said you'd teach me some kind of special technique.
Ja, genau. Get ready. I will show you a special longsword technique that Meister Lichtenauer taught me. It is called oben abnehmen. First, you attack your opponent's head. If he blocks your strike, attack his face, as if you were trying to stab him. If he deflects your blade to the side to defend himself, move your blade around his and cut his head open. If you do that in an unexpected direction, your opponent will have little time to react, and you will strike him well. Come, let us practice zusammen.
Vamos ver, que parece bom.
Und? Es ist doch gut, oder? May it serve you in good health, mein Freund.
Direita, baixo, esquerda. Cadê o rebolão aqui?
This one is sharpened already.
Aí, agora sim, garoto. E aí, tiozinho? Tiozinho. Beleza.
But I'm not giving them a single brochure until I see cut stone, line, scaffold.
Eu sempre lembro da tarantela, eu falo isso, mano. Essa música sempre me lembra da tarantela.
But if you'd like to stretch your back or think back on Trotsky, I'm certain a suitable branch to hang yourself on.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Well, why not? And since it's you, I'll show it to you twice so you'll understand it.
I said no.
Today, fighting with a longsword is in fashion. And why not? It's a great weapon. But in the end, it's all just a matter of taking out that bastard who's against you, isn't it? No one asks how you did it, so I'll show you this ruse of mine.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
All right, as long as you're not all thumbs, we'll get through this quick. There's nothing complicated about it. See, all you need to do is, during a deep thrust, to unexpectedly drop your right hand from the sword, and then you can get much further with your left. The opponent usually doesn't have enough time, and the tip of the sword ends up in his face like a giant stinger. Clean, fast work. And now, come and try it a few times. Good.
How's your eye?
You could be bloody damn
Is it
good.
healing well?
Those
You
few
don't get
days
killed
following your
first.
treatment, I thought I'd pluck myself.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Certainly. I've seen you. I'll. Aye. If you do it, and now.
Tá.
Well, good, eh?
Can we go to Lorette's now?
I reckon it's too late now, eh? We have to leave before the crack of dawn tomorrow. While it's still dark, understand?
tratar ali, vai.
Compared to the Truscan jail, Devil's Den is pure luxury.
Ah, eu já fiz merda aí nesse lugar, hein.
Buono il pollo, eminenza. Così così, eh? Il cibo da queste parti fa un po' cagare. Ma che diavolo? Come cazzo vi permettete? Eh?
Sit the fuck down.
Nos non... Oh, fuck. Nos non quer vos non vulnerabo. Nobis est petitio. No. Proposal. Ragazio. Ita. Ragazio. Can you cut it short? Fuck! Don't interrupt! Latin is tough when you're sober. Ah! Fucking hell!
Andiamo! Forza! After them! They mustn't get away!
Vixe, e agora, mano?
Figlio di puttana!
Quick! Quick! Quick!
Ti ucciderò!
Quick! Quick!
Ti ucciderò!
Quick!
Spara! Trzymaj się ich blisko, Henry! Figlio di puttana! Biegnij, uciekaj! Spara! Per la vecchi szybciero! Biegnij, uciekaj! Trzymaj się ich blisko, Henry! Figlio di puttana! No, ty stara szkapo! Figlio di...
Hey up, lad. Keeping all right, are you?
Well, do your best, don't you? That's all you can do, really, isn't it?
Guess in these times, no?
Yeah.
Not sure about this, though, eh? Who's keeping these roads? No one looks after them, you know?
My words exactly. I mean, no one gives a damn until some noble rides along, and then he's surprised.
Per amor di Dio, mi lascia in pace. Io sono un uomo di chiesa, capite? Non ho fatto nulla. Misericordiosa Vergine Maria. Cosa vi devo chiedere?
Curvato un gambe!
Aiuto!
Resolvido.
Right, let's see him.
Nie chciał zamknąć gęby, to dostał.
Nic mu nie jest, jest lekko
Você matou o cara. Puta, mano, tu é burro, hein, velho.
No przecież lekko dostał z bańki, no leciutko.
You've killed him.
No przecież nic mu nie zrobiłem.
You fucking killed him, you great Polish ox! You are going straight to hell for that.
Kurwa, do diabła, tylko nie to.
That's right, hell! And all those horned demons there will be taking turns with you. You just wait. They're gonna be fighting over your Polish ass.
Horned demons, tipo, não é chifrudo, né? Tipo, demônio chifrudo, é demônios, tipo, excitados.
Strip them before their clothes get even more soaked in blood. You can undress His Eminence here.
Me? Why?
Because you're the legate now.
Você ajudou o legado a alcançar o martírio.
That didn't really work out. What are we gonna do now?
You heard, didn't you? We'll get rid of the bodies, get Godwin dressed up, and hope his Legate Act fools the Church Council. It's too late to back out now.
Plano de merda. É plano de merda, mas tá bom.
Well, maybe it'll be better this way. I wasn't sure the legate wouldn't betray us anyway. I trust Godwin a lot more.
Sure, I trust him too, but not so much his language skills.
Let's get out of here.
Agreed. Our business here is concluded.
Are you going back to Ruthar Palace?
Aye. We have to wash the clothes, get Godwin into them, and hope we don't all end up on the gallows. We still have some time, so if there's something you need to do elsewhere, feel free. I have the feeling there won't be time for anything else once we get started.
I'll go with you.
Fine. But what I said stands. This is the last chance to tie up loose ends. Are you sure?
Você está prestes a próximo momento é crucial. Tá, beleza, ok. Sem problema, vambora.
No reason to waste time.
Vou falar sobre o próximo espaço.
Greetings to you. I'm sorry.
Vou passar, galera.
Stop playing the fool and try to get it right at least once.
Monsignore, mi spiace.
I heard you fought in the Battle of Kosovo. Is that true?
Why wouldn't it be?
Well, I'd hate to fall for one of your jokes. And I know you talk a lot when you're drunk.
True enough. And I'm drunk a lot. That's true too. But as St. Killian is my witness, it's true I was on the field of Kosovo, and I fought there. And I was quite sober.
So how did it happen? Tell me. I don't think I can quite imagine such a massive battle. How many soldiers were there?
Countless, lad. I'd never seen so many take the field. At least 10,000 men on our side. And Sultan Murad must have had at least twice as many with him.
So how did the battle go?
Lord forgive me, but it went to shit.
Could you be more specific?
Specific? Well, I only know what people said after the battle. When you're in the midst of it, you don't see what's happening around you.
Which was?
Well, it's hard to describe.
Dá
Attacks
pro
are
lado de cima,
followed by
mano.
retreats, and between that, only fatigue and dust.
So what happened?
When the battle began, The Serbian cavalry crushed the Turkish left flank. It looked good for us. But alas, that was just the beginning. Soon, we got ours too. We fought valiantly, but they pushed us back, and in the meantime, they hit our center. The Sultan's Janissaries attacked us there. Damn devils, and raised all hell. Rivers of blood soaked the ground.
How could you survive something like that?
You can't give up, and death isn't an option. But then a rumor spread that Prince Lazar had fallen, and everything began to crumble. But he was a tough old warrior of the Nemanjic royal blood. He wouldn't give up just like that. With an arrow in his eye, he climbed his horse and rode straight for the Sultan. Well, that's how he saved us. The battle then lasted until evening. But no one had the strength to force the enemy to retreat.
Tá, beleza.
We just have to hope God...
How are the preparations coming along?
We're done with the preparations. It's time to get to the task. The plan is simple. We split into two groups. One will go underground and wait till the other group, who'll disguise themselves as Italians, gives the sign where to dig.
Once we're tunneled in, we'll take care of the entire church council and carry off the silver from the court to Ruthard Palace.
Here, we'll load it onto the wagons and get it out of the city as quietly as we can.
Who will pose as the legate's retinue?
Godwin will pose as the cardinal, naturally. Janos Uher will accompany him to the council as his right-hand man. You, Capon, Brabant, and Ada will play the rest of the retinue.
Why us for?
Well, you're young, you look presentable, and well, you'll be pretty convincing in that attire.
Brabant will teach you some Italian. Janos is pretty good at it, but Ada will have to keep his mouth shut.
What should we do during the council?
First, you get rid of the guards, and then you clear the path for us. Meanwhile, Godwin and Janos will try to buy you as much time as possible.
And you have to keep in mind that those two buffoons at the council could blow our cover at any time.
And at that point, things could get pretty hectic in there.
But how will we tunnel through to you from the court?
Well, there's bound to be minting tools lying all over the place. You could do it with a finger up your ass.
And once you get to us, we go and get Godwin. What exactly do you intend to do with the church council?
We'll just lock them up. Having them at our mercy might be useful if anything turns to shit.
As it always does.
There's bound to be quite a banquet there, so they'll be all right for a while. And once they get out, they'll have other things to worry about.
By then, we'll be over the hills and far away.
You forgot about rescuing the lords.
We didn't. But they're not our main concern.
Excuse me?
The silver is our main goal at the court. If everything goes well, we'll free the lords.
But if we make a mess of it in there, the lords will have to fend for themselves.
Rose has been insisting we rescue her father right from the start. That's the only reason she's helping us.
There's already a good chance some of our men will die in there. There doesn't need to be any more deaths than necessary.
I promised Rosa we'd get Ruthard and the other lords out of there.
Whoa! I've been known to promise a lot less for a fuck.
Shut up. You've no idea why I made that promise. How could you?
If you say so. But you know how it goes. Talk's cheap. And maybe your Becca will be enough to get her to forgive you for any disappointment.
I'll go and get ready.
Start with Brabant. Maybe you can manage Italian better than Ada.
Cara, por que a bosta da minha manopla fica toda hora saindo, velho? Que merda é isso, hein? Aprende italiano básico. Cadê o Sonic pra me ensinar italiano básico?
Can you teach me something in Italian?
Mon Dieu, this is not something in Italian. I'm trying to convey to you the essence of the Italian tongue in a few sentences. Do you know what kind of a task this is? Herculean, mon ami. Herculean.
All right then. I'll try not to offend your linguistic sensibilities too much.
But you have to take it seriously. These blockheads are not listening to me at all.
To dlatego, że gadasz jak przygłup.
It sounds like baby. Mama, pee pee, poo poo.
Very well. We will start with a greeting, which you will need as soon as you arrive. Repeat after me. Buonasera, signori. Good evening, gentlemen.
Buonasera, signori. Ah, não sei como escreve isso.
Could you please repeat that?
Buonasera, signori. Good evening, gentlemen.
Buonasera, signori.
Buonasera, signori.
That will do. Eder?
Buonasera, signore.
Perfect! You meet some Italian. You make him bleed out of ears.
Next, you have to know how to say thank you. We will say that fairly often. Every time someone opens the door for us or offers us food or drink. Molte grazie. Thank you very much.
Molte grazie.
Molte grazie.
Molte grazie.
That will do. Eder?
Morte grazie.
If I didn't know, I think you want to eat me.
Zamknij ryj, albo odgryzę ci rękę.
If you are somewhere where you should not be and you get cold, you will need an explanation. You got lost? For example, scusi, mi sono perso. Excuse me, I'm lost.
Scusi.
Scusi, mi sono perso.
Scusi, mi sono perso.
That was very good.
Curva. I tried to fuck with him and he prized me instead.
What did you say, Janosch?
Nothing.
Scusi, mi sono perso.
That was pretty close. Now let us try something more complicated. Fatta la legge, trovato l'ingano. Every law has a loophole.
Mano, porra. Fatta la legge.
Fatta la legge, trovato l'ingano.
Fatta la legge, trovato l'ingano.
Parfait.
Co to za brednie? Nie nauczę się tego gówna.
You know, that sounds like goat pissing on a drum.
Whatever you say, let us move on. O mangi la minestra, o salti dalla finestra. Either you eat the soup, or you jump out of the window.
Acho que é esse, mano.
O mangio la ministra, o salto dalla finestra?
No, not like that. The intonation is all wrong. O mangi la minestra, o salti dalla finestra. Either you eat the soup, or you jump out of the window.
O mangi la minestra, o salti dalla finestra.
O mangi la minestra, o salti dalla finestra. Ha!
Very nice.
To też jakieś duby smalone.
It is an expression. Loosely translated, it means play by the rules or don't play at all.
Ah, I like it more with the soup.
Jem, że jest pola. Nie chcę udawać kogoś innego. Zwłaszcza nie Woloszyna.
And one more phrase. Say proprio un baccara. You are a real salted cod.
Si proprio un bacchiara.
Still no good. Listen. It should sound melodic. Say proprio un baccara. You are a real salted cod.
Say proprio un bacala.
Say proprio un baccalà.
Sam jesteś bakalarz, głąbie.
Excellent, Janosch. Almost perfect.
What does that actually mean?
It is another saying, a refined way of mocking someone. Well, I think we are finished. Any more? And you would get all mixed up. And if you are in a tight spot, leave it to me. D'accord?
What are we going to do now?
Mamselle Rosa will give you some clothes to change into. When you loot the pot, go and see Godwin.
Are the clothes for Goodwin's entourage clean enough?
Some of them have a bit of blood on them, but we don't have time to wash them.
But we could...
As duas estão aqui, mano, bicho.
Brabant said you had a change of clothes for me.
Everything is ready in that chest over there. I've tried to patch them up and wash the worst stains out, but you can still tell the fate of their previous owner.
That's fine. I don't intend to strut around the courtyard in them.
Too bad. You might impress the guards.
And maybe I'll get shot between the ribs.
True enough. In that case, you better avoid their attention. Or hope they're worse shots than me.
I'll do my best. Thanks. Let's hope it turns out well, and this isn't our final parting.
We'll see each other soon.
I hope it's a quiet evening.
Well, Henry, how is it going?
Well, not so bad.
I'm glad to hear it.
Eu quero perguntar isso pra ela, mano. Faz o menor sentido isso pra mim.
Can we leave now?
Oh well. It's time.
Lead on, Your Eminence. Psst. Godwin, from now on, only speak Italian. Got it? Remember, you're a cardinal. Nice and dignified, no sudden moves, and be nice to people. I'm sure the local merchants wouldn't mind if such a rare visitor bought something from them. Let's go then. Fatta la legge e trovato l'inganno.
Signores, signori, senti, italiano, cardinal!
Vaffanculo, imbecille! Non ho io il tempo!
Welcome to Gutenberg! What did he say?
Signore, welcome to Gutenberg! Tutto di buono! Grazie! Grazie as well!
Grazie mille.
Ave. Avete. Vos
Vaffanculo pro cara, velho.
Illustres Domini. Sum Hieronymus nas. Hodiernum conventum egregium constituo cutne antique
Idiota,
civium concili iuso.
Ave, meaide Gianni Unger, dis cardinal legate Lorenzo Pozzo, excusing my language.
Bene, bene. Non necesse est ut te intendas.
Tempus non perdamus.
Ad libitum. Domini inseque menime. Manete. Insolitum. Te... Alecunde te novi. Haven't we met somewhere?
Hic credis. Enrico talam benignam fatiam habet. Non primum creditur eum novice. Roma nunquam egressus est. Certe, Hernice? Certe Romanus superbus est?
Sì. Fatta la legge, trovato l'inganno.
Vero.
I could have sworn.
Exatamente.
Nihil refert. Introveniamus, Domini. Exe aula italica. Utinam vos sonitus non turbaret. Signatores ad hunc laborem hodiernum non perfetsurunt. Mox finient et tranquillitatem habebimus. Aula Italica est moneta media finium bohemicorum. Tantum eoloco grossum verum licet pudere. In fabricis cornos dexteri aule, bacula argentia feriuntur. Ex quo numi cudantur.
Quo nos portas?
In arium insedibus, te omnes manent. Avidi sunt ut te videam. Hec acta valde magna sunt. Yes, but keep it brief, would you? What are the lords complaining about this time?
What do you think? They are worried they will not be getting any sleep again.
They can rest easy. This is a church council, not some villager's boozer.
It had better be.
Listen, Chava. It's nice you care so much about their comfort, but you're weeping over the wrong grave. I'll have some more wine sent to them. Maybe it'll dull their senses and they'll sleep like stones. Will that be enough?
We will see. Neither you nor the steward have to listen to their whining all the time.
De mora me excuso. Exe Chaba molnar. Dicitur eum virum validissimum ex regno Hungaria esse. Hoc tempore hic. Unum munus facit. Set non moremus. Pergamus. Etse prega. Hic grossa cuduntur. Si vultis. In ordine vos ad portabo et unum proprium cudere poteritis. Aliquiste convenire cupit domine cardinalis. Etse imperator custodum aule Italice Iosifus Cabrini. Verus Italicus.
Benvenuto fra di noi, Sua Eminenza, Cardinal Pozzo. Non vedevo l'ora di fare la conoscenza di un compaesano. Scusatemi, non ho capito.
Certe necesse.
Signor Cardinale, ma se siamo compaesani?
Leave it be. Excusa eum, eminentia. Magno pere gavisus est. Possumusne peregere?
Eamus.
Excellent. Giuseppe.
Yes?
The Cardinal and his aide are coming with me to the hall. See to it their retinue is made comfortable in the kitchen.
As you wish. I will take care of it.
Inseque me, queso.
Tá merda, mano. O cara aqui italiano aí vai dar merda esse negócio aí, mano.
Eos Eminentia Cardinales Pozzo.
Mihi excusate morum, cum gaudio dotibe in abatia nostra sed lice hospitium sed circumstantia difficilis sicut.
Tue emensia. Fraternitas Christi corporis ecclesiam sanctae Barbarae edificat ad moiarem Dei gloriam. Posnustat toto urbs.
Et veritatem non vult accepere, sed lice monastarii gratia mons cutnum magnus est.
Sancta Barbara, patrona frassorum.
Eternitas tua imperamentum est, in communi ad diem. Nobis non est opus aleo templo. Consentisne mihi cardinales.
Venite, sodales cari. Puto melius esse primo bibere. Audivi vos habere in orbe viniam.
Que merda que eu vou fazer agora, mano? tenho ideia de como continuar formalmente.
Ne gravibus loquamur ne incaramus in mundanas voluptatis. Recte arbitratus sum contentionum vestram nullum eventum habuisse.
Incomode ita est. Pars contraria non vult ex proposito sua exire, quod inter nos discordium seminavit.
Monasterium non vult mente comprehendere, credentes novum templum habere vele. Donationes in proximis annis clare ostendunt urbem sodelitati. Nevitiae et sanctae Barbarae suffragari.
Sed nova tempora sunt. Rex sigus mundus declaravit se statum sed lici et malini sostenere.
Dic nobis cardinalis, quae est opinio papae Bonifati hoius casus?
O Papa não chegou a uma decisão.
Papa resolutus non est. Idio hic sum ut ambas discordiae partes auditorum sin.
Bene, discuramus de toto casu.
Temporis satis habemus, factot rogatos quod vis.
Colec vere cum ambabus discordiae partibus et cogitate opinionibus tuis. Tempus habes, ut de omnibus rebus bene cogitatus sis. Cum resolutos eris, factiorem adjuvetorem tuum, et fac sermonem finalem in quo decretum tuum nunciabis.
Intelligo facile non erit. Opus est omnia bene. Loqui, colloqui, discurrere.
Bene te habes, cardinalis?
Ego, potio egio fauces sica est.
Hey,
Latim fala
Signor Cardinale. Well, it may come as a...
Latim fala que nem o mestre Yoda,
We
né?
must help Henry and others some way.
The best way to help them is not to give ourselves away.
I say nothing. It's up to you and your Latin speaking.
I'll have to help it a little.
I get it. We lucky we got lots of booze here. But do not go crazy.
I won't, Ma.
And I see that fella who bring us here. He watch you close. You got to make like real legit.
Christ, you're making me even more nervous than I was before.
Easy, Kamashko. Just make like you know what you're doing, like you understand these dumb church fuckers, blah, 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 blah. And I have one more good idea.
Allora, dimmi.
How you talk about wine supply, Janos think, hey, I ask for more. I send guards to town, they gone. Our people not have to fight with them.
Essa vinha.
Still, it's very rude to go over our heads like that.
It seems that backed with silver, the village priests have grown bold.
They don't even realize they're mere pawns of the games of the local lords.
The vision of wealth and power has clouded many a mind.
Hear, hear.
The waiting is killing me.
What doesn't kill you makes you
I
stronger.
can't wait. Let's drink to that.
What else am I to do? Lament?
Pay attention. We need to get the legate on our side.
He looks like a reasonable man. He'll surely listen.
Don't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Caramba. Só sopa, mano.
Delicioso.
I still think no decision will be reached today.
Qual que é o objetivo, mano? É pedir vinho. Ajude Harry, peça vinho. Discuta a disputa da igreja. Cadê a peça? Como é que eu peço vinho?
Eat and drink everything in sight.
Cardinalis, loquere possumus.
Come here.
roll of frogs buzzing with rumors about it. I even heard...
Cardinalis, queso? Maybe he's hard of hearing?
I don't remember the exact words.
No, I
But
can
it
see
went
two
something
masses,
like this.
one after the other.
Why is
musa tá aí de novo,
Slumberger's
mano.
face long drawn? He rots in jail, and the cannon's gone.
Domini, quid vultus?
Dominus Cardinalis, bone venistis.
I hope he'll understand you. You can't speak proper Latin even when drunk.
That's right.
You don't even know your dico dicere, so shush. Rogare quid vele, nos hic ille aduavare.
Sire velum de hoc concilio, ut hoc tibi videtur.
Magnum honor est, ut tu quid nos putare.
Tell him what we want.
Just keep it short and clear.
Non edificare templum sancta Barbara pro urbs malum magnum est. Eius sanctitas intelligere, quod metallici, incolas urbs et vulgus mons cutna vele proprium sacrarium.
Tell him the abbot's a moron.
Come on now, Wenzel.
Abbatis Ioannes durus et non sedere, nec non archiepiscopus Praga Zbigniew Zaitz non procedere.
Here's an even bigger moron, old alphabet.
Itaque nos sperare in justitia sancta sedes.
Sire velum quomodo totam rem resolvere vultus.
Id clarus est. Novum templum cum sodalitatis, et eius conditoris non potesses sed leciniti.
Intelligo.
What was he saying?
He wanted to know how we would handle it, so I told him.
Well done, Polno. Great.
Let's hope he takes it to heart.
Mons cutna magno peri puchera urbs est. Vere gemma.
Verbum tuum nos gaudio implet.
What does he say about Kuttenberg?
He likes it.
Well, that's good, eh? Ask him if he bought anything here.
They've already drunk half the vineyard on the town's bill, so he could spend some groschen to make up for it.
Hic esse multi venditores excellentes. Tuiam emere hic aliquid?
Nihil notandi animadverti.
Incommodum. Tu aliquid invenire.
I'll gladly sell him something. Maybe some wine. At least we'd make up for what they drank in Lorette.
Aye. Make him pay through the nose.
Viditur conventus auctoritatem propter numerum custodum cognoscere. Expectatis ne hic alique mala eventa futura esse.
Tantum custodes honor, non debere timere.
Nolite vos turbare. Sed mihi viditur hic aliquid accidere posse. Fortasse eorum maior numerus est?
I understood him. He wants more guards.
A bit of a chicken, is he? On the other hand, I've seen one church fight before, and it wasn't pretty.
Non est problema. Rogare nas eminentia. Ille homines mittere potere. Postea certe securi sentimus.
Valete, Domini.
Nobis honor fuit eminentia.
I still think no decision will be reached today.
Nobody expects that. But hopefully we can at least make some progress.
Domine Hieronymi.
Quid vis, Cardinalis?
De his custodibus.
Ita?
Non possunt plus esse. In conciliis ecclesiasticis honoris custodis. Portiores sunt. Nunquam sis quid accideri possit.
A gente consegue mobilizar os guardas pra cá, né? Pra tirar
Franta! Go and get 2 more men in here. His Eminence doesn't feel safe in here.
Hoc vinum bonum est.
Gaudio id audire.
Putasni unum vel duo vasa sumeri potestis. Papa vinum amat. Quis non amat.
Certe. Legatum in celem vinarium mito. Vinum accipiet eos sanctitas optimum. Milda! Find Joseph and tell him to send someone to get more wine. Take a barrow and bring me 3 kegs.
Poderia me apresentar aos membros do conselho? Conselho? Não há ninguém para nos servir.
Inusitatum est quod ministri non ad sint.
Multum doleo. Silecet ad esse debent.
Sed non ad est.
Debuit advenire fier. Promesit id arsaciorem esse. Sed non advenit. Et non primo.
Accidit.
Damn that frunta cool down.
Quid dixisti?
Nihil. Excuse me de incommoditate. Uterque autem sic delegat it quod vult.
Introduces ni mihi alios homines qui consilio aderunt.
Magnus iam novisti. Abetem Johannem et sacerdotem Conradum. Personam archiepiscopatus pragensis geret Dominus albicus. Et Dominus Musa ex malia eruditus in Sigismundi area est. Quoque Domini Andreas Polner, Franciscus Rosenthal, Vaclavusque Voschucher, e Maximi in colae montes cutna sunt. Non nulli conditores advenire non poterunt propter res, et alii in turi palazzi clausi sunt.
Ave.
Dominus tecum.
Essa interação aqui eu duvido muito que teria nessa época, cara.
Domini Abbas.
Vestra Eminentia.
Laudetur Dominus Jesus Christus.
Sire velum que rogatus vestri sint. Paucis verbis et concrete queso.
Bene, summarium faciemus.
Prosus simplex est.
Rogamus ut monasterio et paritiae malanensi, auctoritas revertat semper eorum fuit.
Praecipuum ius baptimatale et funerarium, curationem tote civitatis malinensis, et praesertim patem ex reditibus metallicis.
Sodalitas est dissolvenda. Eis templus antipapale diruendum. Et ut lapida usuris sint ad proposita laudabilia.
Traditiones sustenemus, non rebellionem sine causa et sine Deo ut ei.
Potestis ne Paulum explanare.
Monasterio nostra condito, mons cudna administrabatur, a claretsi paretiales ede malinensi et sedletio. Vincula inter monasterium et in colas urbanos, non fuisi semper excellentia, agnoscere debeo, sed ex eis ambe partes utilitates capiebant.
Paretia malinensis propter fama montis cutna multos homines claros.
Puta, cara, é ruim de ter que ficar lendo essa porcaria porque eu não sei falar latim, mano.
Patres ecclesiae ex toto regno de sete contendebant quam honoratus occupo.
Sed cum reditus et pretium argente altiora fuerent. Inculae urbani avidi facti sunt. Desierunt ea partire cum malino et sedletio. Propriam paretium cupiebant.
Novum templum extra orbem stuere ceperunt, in solo quod clerici parotialis edes beneficiane erat.
Antecessor meus id non permisit, et flagravit
Só vou ouvir, eu não falo nada, mano.
durat.
Quam hodie cum auxilio auctoritatis date tibi a Sancto Papa denique persolvemus.
Conabor. Sententiam vestram intelligo etiam propter traditionem. Sub iure canonico autem processius sodalitatis legitimus est.
De hoc disputandum est.
Credemus fabricatione edificationis sodalitas legem rupit.
De corruptella locuti sunt in statibus altissimus. Hoc concilium agnoscere non possumus.
Admiratus sum pulchritudine et magnitudine montes cutna.
Sepe audimus, ab omnibus partibus.
Infeliciter ita peregrini putant, nos qui juxta sumus alias sententias habemus.
Ite, sub semine lucenti, occultatur locus plenus peccatorum.
Crimina, fraudes, occisiones, ea orbs animam suam quotidie perdit. Id eventus factorum sodalitatis, quam plus tenet volumen numorum, quam bonum eos paretianorum.
Cautus sum, igitur nihil emi, nullo victima venditorum ambulantium esse.
Mesmo porque o cara que falou alguma coisa, já mandei vafanculo pra ele.
Mons cutna infeliciter multos improbos trahit. Species venditorum habent, sed latrones sunt.
Ut inquit, Pater Petrus, dirigentes esse debemus.
Dominus vobiscum.
Et tecum, eminentia.
Fratres in Christo.
Vestra Eminentia.
Laudetur eum in eternitatem.
Audiri velam rogationes partes tue, id est sodalitatis. Si potestis, breviter et clare.
Ad libitum, Eminentia. Magis auctoritatem monasterii et clerici paratialis edis malenensis non toleramus. Tantum de utilitatibus suis cogitant, non de utilitatibus orbis.
Itaque, volumus integram independentiam sed eletsi, et transitionem omnium iorum sacrum sodalitati.
Sed letium auctoritatem suam in parte orientali montis cutna conservabit. Urbs et tota regio occidentalis debet benevitia esse.
Principale templum montis cutine sancta Barbara erit, et tote peciunie ex regione ad eius edificationem erunt.
Simplex non est. Potestis ne melius explanare.
Multos annos mons cutna administrata est a clerici paratiales ede melenensi, subordinata monasterios et letianos.
É muito engraçado, mano. O latim é igual o mestre Yoda falando. Simples não é. Simplex non est.
Clare, id non placebat in collis montis cutna, nam capellam propriam non habebant, et maiores vectigales solvebant.
Namque sodalitatem Christi corporis condederunt, et pragensem capitulam urgebant, ut possent proprium templum struere. Malinum et sed letium obiverunt, et cum ancestore meo sentiverunt, in clerici paratiales ede nevitiae.
Sancte Barbare templum directe post castrum urbanum crescere sepid, extra clarici paratialis edis melenensis auctoritatem.
Sed id non placibat neque monasterio neque sacerdoti melenensi. Idio tota auctoritate sua usi sunt, ne maxime edificationis progressum impedirent, et denique eam inhibuerent.
Nupe que vivimus adipici recognitionem a papa ad ius baptismale et funerarium, sed lesium autum recusat id agnoscere.
Modalitas tantum unum pensum habet, totam discordiam solvere, ut in cole montis cuthno propriam suam administrationem spiritualem possint disponere.
Et denique renovare nostre sancte Barbare templi edificationem, metallicorum patrone et urbis protectricis.
Intelligo. Ex corno vestro omnia ratione imbuta videntur. Verum intelligo cur monasterium clerici paretialis, edesqui marinenses rogatus vestros impleri nolint.
Nosc vocque intelligimus.
Sed non possumus sedere.
Status simplex non est. Considerare profunde debium. Mons cutna est veri pulchra urbs, fortasse pulchrior quam Roma est.
Judicare non possum. Tantum sacerdos rusticus sum vestra eminentia, sed certe bene decitis.
Sancta Barbara nos adfert ad maiore.
Mons cudna
cara aí
una
parece
ex
ser mais gente boa,
maximis
mano.
orbibus tempore presenti est. Gemma argentea.
Ita, Italesi, Germani, Judei, quoque id putant.
Tu ipse id vidisti. Venditores locali tibi persuaserunt alic vid emere.
Alicuvando tentationibus succumbimus.
Nihileni. Ad emenda non adveni, sed vestre discordie gratia.
Ita consilia graviora curare debes, id veritas est.
Spero te nunc directe constitutorum esse.
Valete.
Dominus tecum, eminentia.
Post multos annos discordie denique sparamus in justitiam, cum letitia sermonum tuum finalum audium.
Magister.
Tua eminencia?
Musa es ex malia?
Aduce tua domine.
Cures in hoc concilio. Non ies Christianus?
Christianus non sum, sed multum de Jesu Christi doctrina didici. Tenet me structura et hierarchia ecclesia vestre. Notabilis est. Ad vitsum Sigismunde area accedo et conarboro solutionem discordiarum inspicere. Precipue modum in quo solvetur.
Non dubito quin dissertatio tecum fructifera futurum sit.
Gaudeo.
Abire debeo.
Intelligo. Fortunam tibi ex optimo.
Como é que eu faço o discurso de encerramento, Sajosa?
Shall we get going? Get started once you are ready. You're the one who should begin. Yai, curva. All right, we do this. Worthies, be quiet all, please. You all been waiting for this moment. Now will be decision. Let us hear words of legate sent by Him Holiness Pope Bonifacia, Him Eminence Cardinal Lorenzo Pozzo.
Domine Abbas, patres ecclesiastici, Domini incole urbis, hodie convenimus in splendido congressu, ut problema grave persolvamus, cuius est administratio spiritualis urbis, et quis fundationem edificationes templi Sancte Barbara dicate curabit, commendato sancto patre legato sum, ut sententias vestras audiam et discordias ad saecula saeculorum persolvam. cum ambabus partibus locutus sum. Rogatus quid consilium meum sit benedictum auctoritate papale.
Cara, não sei se tem alguma diferença esse final aqui. Já aconteceu essa força.
Ad latus eorum inclino qui pecuniam tenent. Ad latus incolarum montis cutna. He mutationes inseperunt. Sudaritatis initium et novi templi edificationem sustinerunt. Secundum desideria eorum. Sudaritas presidium omnium terrenurum montis cutna accipere debet.
In coras urbis audire. Hi administrationem spiritualem intellegunt.
Non tantum de administratione spirituali loquimur. Cardinalis benedicit. Hic que solvet postremum verbum dare debet.
Debemus tantum te interrogare.
Audite nunc consilium meum, quod fiducia pape Bonifaci sustenetur, donationes urbanas ecclesiasticas tantum sodalitas et clerici paretiales edes beneficiana administrabunt, monasterium sed Letianum et paretia marinensis tantum paretias conservabunt quae eorum sunt.
Tale concilium resolute interpello. Revertere ad statum ab hunc non nullos annos. Impossible! Vis ne pauperes feamos? Derere gloriam monasteri, sed Letiani quod per secula edificata est? Nuntium instans mitamus pape Bonifacio et interrogationem rogabimus, et novum legatum, quisque alias certe melius et in beneficium causae constituit.
Plane ridiculum est, Domini Abbas. Cum tibi aliquid, dignitas tua sitius adesquam nix in igni liquisit. Absurdum est vos Bohemicus vobis gravitatum tribueri, quum possit concilium acciperi in nomine pape, de multis cogitabitis, in loco tuo tatio quia
Escolacho,
animus
mano.
omnium ad te convertis, tibi gratis svadio.
Tu? Me ludificaris?
Plegatus sis, Domini Abbas. Imprudentia desit.
Tanta contumatia.
Asvetse concilio et verecundiam noli perdere. Monasterium nihil mittet, magnum et dives est et erit.
Tu id faciliter dicis, mihi adversa pugna.
Et ars cladam accipere est signum hominum magnorum. Ita non est ut dico? Ita est, et id finitum est. Gratias tibiago, Deus me.
We've won! Long live the papal legate.
Praise the Lord.
Long live the papal legate.
May he live long and prosper.
We've won!
We'll meet next Thursday to arrange all the details.
A quarter of a century it took. Jesus Christ be praised.
Thanks be to heaven and to Pope Boniface.
Praise be the Pope. All hail.
So, we can go home now, right?
It's about time, Abbot.
All hail! Long live the Brotherhood! Long live the Brotherhood!
Well, that's settled then. The rest is up to you, Henry.
Bora.
Avete tutto, signori?
Sì, bella moia.
Does everybody know their part?
Let's go through it again.
I'll take care of the east gate and the guards around it. Vakalin will get rid of the guard at the west gate.
You may count on me.
Ada will get us some tools from the smithy so we can make a hole through into the corridor.
Jasna sprawa.
And you, Henry, will take care of the patrols in the courtyard and on the inner walls. But listen, everybody. We're supposed to stay in the kitchen until the council is over. So try to make sure the guards don't see you too soon. Keep it quiet. When this is all over, we'll meet by the well. Understood?
Got it. We'll go one by one, inconspicuously. I'll go out from the passageway last.
I noticed there's a door leading from there back to the walls. Maybe we can pass through it without anyone noticing.
Understood.
Agreed then. I overheard some of the guards leaving their posts on account of that damned legate. So, Godwin's doing his bit. All the better for us. Let's go. Inconspicuously and quietly, but quickly.
Tinha toda a armadura, mano. Que bosta, hein? Caramba, cadê? Ué? Neste RPG.
You won't surrender? I'm on the way. Don't think I won't cut you to pieces. I'll hack you up like you deserve. You want to try? Push him by the blade. My favorite.
Devia ter feito o seguinte, mano. Devia ter colocado a armadura logo e foda-se, né, mano? É isso que eu vou fazer, mano. Pera aí. Vou pegar o jogo de novo. Salvou ali aquela parte. Colocar a armadura e dane-se, mano. Vamos arregaçar tudo. Essa era pra ser a rosa? A rosa ficou mais bonita do que no quadro. Ah, mano, sacanagem isso, velho, dos caras tirarem, tipo, todas as minhas coisas, mano. As armaduras. faltou a adaga. Nossa, errei feio. Nossa, mano, pelo amor de Deus,
Try to
cara.
cover it up. It's clear who was shooting here.
Ah, mano, troca de arma, cara. Que bosta isso. Isso é muito ruim, velho. Pelo amor de Deus. Eu sou horrível jogando, mas esse negócio de trocar arma, tipo... Demorar pra trocar arma assim é foda também, velho. Nossa, eu jogo muito mal isso aqui, mano, de arco, pelo amor de Deus. Quer dizer, jogo mal de tudo, mas de arco, tô de parabéns.
I'll be right there. Punishment by the blade, my favorite. Enough of this. You're not.
I'll act you up like you deserve.
Take that fucker out.
Pro outro lado, velho. Bosta isso.
Punishment by the blade. Show your stuff. The pillory's too good for you. I'll chop you up on the spot. Come on. Too slow.
Gostei desse combozinho aí. Bom. Pelo amor de Deus, hein, mano. Vai ser ruim assim na casa do chapéu, velho. Tocha. Cadê a tocha? De novo, vou ter que consertar as coisas, armaduras, tudo. Parada toda. Nossa, como tem coisa aqui também, mano. Nossa, mano, vai se lascar, velho. Nossa, mano, mas não é possível que eu não acertei isso. Olha isso, mano, não é possível que eu não tô acertando a cabeça dele, velho. Ah, mano, não é possível, tá bugado isso. Ah, mano, não é. Será que daqui é meu amigo, por isso que eu não tô acertando? Ah, é, por isso... Pra você, Hans, quase que eu dei um tiro na sua cara, mano. Que sorte, hein? Que sorte sua.
Well, that worked out well.
I'll say. You cleaned up the place pretty nicely.
Assassin.
Let me tell you, I'm glad to have you on my side.
Where's Adder? I would also like to know.
He should have been here by now.
What are we going to do?
Vamos procurar. Temos que descer, vamos
He's
descer.
bound to show up. We should go into the underground and let Zizka and the others in.
And how are you going to do that without tools?
I don't know much about connecting corridors. Do you? No. I hate to say it, but we need Adder.
Exactement. We have to find him.
Maybe he's in the kitchen. He was eyeing up that cook.
Surely you do not think he would?
That's exactly what I think.
Mais non. He cannot be such a fool. He would not jeopardize the success of the whole enterprise. Zizka gave clear commands.
Maybe he suddenly had more
brincando,
urgent
cara, tá lá com a mina,
commands
né?
from his nether regions.
No. No. I think he cannot find the tools. He will be holed up in one of those smithies, I'm sure.
We'll see what tools he's dealing with. Come on, Henry.
Vamos primeiro pra cozinha, então ver se ele tá aqui. Ah, mano, você tá brincando, velho. Você tá de brincadeira, velho.
Mamma mia! Anna, ma cosa stai facendo?
Giuseppe, you're supposed to be guarding the gate.
Signore dei cieli, vedi come mi tratta questa donna? Appena mi giro un attimo si attacca al primo cazzo che vede!
Ty kurwa nie widzisz, że ja tu chędożę?
Sei uno dei nostri.
Get him, Adder.
Chi diavolo sei?
Do licha ciężkiego, nie pisz jak baba, broń się!
Ah, però! Quindi, oltre a tutto, siete anche degli intrusi! Impostori! Pagherete per questo!
No, Jesus Christ!
Venda! Help!
Możesz sobie wołać kogo chcesz! I tak, obaj szczęśniecie.
Hai capito bene! Combatti! Ehi, Cook! Come here! Vieni a darmi una mano con questi bastardi! Get them! Take them down!
You want to fight it out with brains, do you?
Ah, caralho, velho. Porra.
Take that!
Odwal się, spieprzaj!
Tira o cara do meu amigo. Ó, porrada. Seu otário. Seu otário, você quase ferrou a gente, velho. Imbecil.
What was that supposed to mean, Adder?
You were supposed to look for tools.
No i szukałem.
Ugh, you were using your own tool on the cook.
I'm sorry we had to kill Giuseppe for this.
True. He didn't seem like a bad fella.
An unnecessary death.
Jaka kurwa niepotrzebna śmierć? Miał wybór? Miał! Nie wkurwiajcie mnie już.
All right, just don't get mad. I don't understand a word anyway.
Narzędzia mam. Także zabierzmy się do roboty.
Ja się fodeję, queria matar esse cara
Tell me
depois.
you even found time to get to tools.
Bez pracy nie ma kołaczy.
At least he did something right.
Cicho! A teraz wszyscy pójdźmy do tej piwnicy i znajdźmy miejsce, gdzie łączy się z korytarzem. Żiżka ma stukać z drugiej strony ściany, więc chyba go usłyszymy.
Vamos direto,
Let's do it.
Foda-se o que ele falou, esse bosta. Vai, galera, vamos.
It does not even make sense here. No, it's not here.
Crumb cellar.
Not here. No, it's not here.
Nothing here.
This isn't it. No, it's not here.
O que eu tenho que procurar, mano, que eu não tô entendendo? É a ferramenta, não é? Conexão. Tá, tem que achar... conexão.
I don't feel good.
Not here.
Here.
No, it's not here. This isn't it. Here they are. I found them.
Fuck it, fellas. It's all cockeyed.
Bleeding? Really as hell without pen.
La cour italienne is ours. Gentlemen, please forgive this interruption. I am Captain Jan Žižka of Trotznov. This is a raid, and you are my prisoners.
Well, at last! I've had it up to the fucking eyeballs here.
God, seize them!
Godwin, parish priest of Uzhitz, at your service, your saintliness. And now, shut the fuck up or I'll redden your fucking cheeks for you.
damn good. And now, back to why we are here.
Mind the door. No one gets in or out.
Gotowe, panie dowódco. Wszyscy ocalali są zamknięci w sieni. Już nawet nie mieli siły walczyć. Kurwa, zero zabawy.
I'm not sure what you're saying, Ada, but nice work.
Do not forget the Janos. I help too, eh?
And now we go and get that silver.
Aye. The royal treasury awaits. Pull out that key, Henry. To the task.
Wait up, fellas.
What about the captives? This is not what we agreed to.
That's true, Shishka. We have to free the nobles.
The sooner the better.
The prisoners are being held in the chamber of King Wenceslas himself, so I assume they're not suffering too much.
I wouldn't mind a dungeon like that myself.
Our agreement stands, my lady. We'll free your father and the other nobles. But we came here mainly to deprive that ginger bastard of his silver.
We certainly did.
The silver's not going anywhere. But my father is imprisoned here by the most powerful man in Hungary. What if he gets the notion to harm him?
I can say something about this. Not every man of Hungary is crazy fuck. Not all is charming and handsome like Janos, but the Chaba, he not so bad. You know what? You leave Janos, have words with him.
If you like, but take Ada with you just in case.
Zabawimy się.
I want to go with them.
You not trust us? Or what?
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Henry here will go with you, Janos. He's proved his parleying skills many times.
Aye.
Let's go over it once more so you all know what to do. First we'll open the treasury, then Brabant's men will start taking the silver to Rutard Palace. Janos, Ada and Henry will go and talk to that Chaba fella. Maybe we won't have to resort to violence. Once the lords are free, you take them to your palace to safety.
As the captain commands.
Someone has to take watch on the battlements until we've taken out all the silver. We'll take turns. Got it?
Got it.
Got
Yeah,
it.
Jasne, kurwa.
sure.
Got it.
Yeah, sure.
Got it.
Jasne, kurwa.
And now, finally,
Silver!
open it up, Henry.
O kurwa, to nam kupi dużo ruchanka.
This is really gonna piss off that ginger Hungarian cunt!
You know the way to the Refat Palais, mon ami.
All right, men. To the task!
Henry, we do it!
Ciekawi mnie ten osiłek.
Let's do it.
Yeah, great!
Não, pra cá não, pra cima. Vai, mano. Deixa eu passar então, vai, Garinho, seu puto.
Hold your horses, youngster. If you want to discuss something with me, nice and easy, all right?
Fuck you.
Nicely done.
Mais fácil.
Henry?
Papa!
My dear.
Father.
You took care of your brother. Now you took care of me. I was wrong about you, son.
Legal. Que bom que fizeram as pazes. Ah, lembra.
I'm glad you made peace.
Me too. More than you can imagine.
It's taken a long time. Far too long.
Thanks, Henry.
We both thank you.
Henry, thank you.
So it was a success.
That's a weight off my shoulders. Thank you for everything you've done for us, Henry. You're a good man. One day you'll make someone very happy.
Can I do anything for you?
You've done enough already. But one thing crossed my mind. If you have the time, you could have a look in King Wenceslas' library. It's somewhere upstairs in the palace. I've heard there are unique manuscripts there, and I expect he won't mind if you borrow a few books from there.
What will you do now?
We'll go back to Rutard Palace and wait for you all there. That passageway is frightening. But what the hell? And then I suppose we'll ride out with you. Nothing good awaits us in this town anymore.
So, farewell for now, Rosa.
Good luck. I'll pray for you all, Henry.
Deixa eu ver uma coisa. Ah, não dá pra subir aqui? Ah, não foi aqui? Ah, não foi aqui. Foi aqui. Ela falou que tem um negócio aqui no quarto do Venceslau. Vou pegar alguns livros pra ela. Oh, esse daqui é bom. Legal. 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 Aqui. Deve ser aqui. Aqui. Novo conselho. Ah, bom. Roubar. Arte da espada, legal. A Rosa falou nos manuscritos, né, mano? Vou pegar aqui. Únicos. Mas eu não tô achando a carta. Todos os livros que eu puder pegar pra ela. Silêncio do gato. Legal. Deixa eu ver rapidinho isso aqui. Os livros. Opa. aqui dá, é bom pra caramba, né, mano, esse negócio. Vou ter lido mais coisas antes. Cara, eu acho que eu preciso mexer uma coisa nos controles. Que tá me atrapalhando um pouquinho, mas eu não tinha parado pra pensar nisso mesmo. Nossa, bem mais fácil assim, ó. Não ficou muito difícil, velho, tipo. Tem que virar, nossa, muito lento.
Henry, come on. We've been here for too long now. Stay back, Henry. The men are carrying the silver. You just get in their way.
Do you need any help?
We've got enough muscle. Go and see Zizka on the walls. I'm sure he'd like someone to relieve him.
The lords are free.
I fucking noticed that when they walked past me. Bocek looks like the imprisonment did him good. He's put on at least £10. What about the fellow who was guarding them? Did you kick his ass?
Aye. He wasn't an easy opponent.
Neither are you, lad. Great, though. One less hard man for Sigismund.
Right. I'll let you work in peace.
Good idea. Henry, what's the hold-up?
Nossa, aqui pra cima, não?
Henry, come on. We've been here for too long now.
Cadê, mano? Uai, não é aqui? Ué. Ah, daqui é o ferreiro. Outro ferreiro? É tudo igual aqui? Ah, é coisa de cunhagem aqui. Nossa, não é ferreiro. Olha.
I'm here.
Finally, the changing of the guard. Kobienko will be happy. He's born out of his mind here, which is actually a good thing.
What about Capon?
He said he wouldn't mind staying. I have a feeling he doesn't really want to go into the passageway. But orders have to be obeyed, noble or not. We could get in a lot of trouble otherwise.
What's next?
All the silver must be taken to Rutard Palace. We have wagons there that'll take us to Colleen. I'll go and see how we're doing. Then we'll start pulling our people back towards the passageway. Once we're all there, Dry Devil will detonate the powder keg and collapse the passageway behind us. That's what I call clean work, Henry. Clean work.
Oh, I see.
I can't even believe how smoothly everything went.
Why wouldn't it? A good plan and a good crew. What could go wrong?
Muita coisa.
What's going on?
They're here.
Who?
Soldiers, braggers. They're coming from all sides.
We've got company.
Fuck! Everyone, hide!
Ixi. Ah, o Eric. Nossa, não vejo a hora de matar esse cara também, velho.
Shiska! I know you're in there!
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be licking Markvart's ass in Sedlitz?
I got word of what you were up to here. Decided I just couldn't miss it.
What do you want?
Open the gate. Hand over Radzig's bastard. And I'll let the rest of you leave.
There is no such person here!
We both know you don't stand a chance. And I'm offering you your lives in exchange for that piece of shit.
Qual a chance, mano? Você não tem como invadir aqui.
It's a shame you weren't there to see Ishrand's plunge from the tower. Although I see you've got ladders, so you could try it for yourself today.
I'll skin you alive, you cur!
Your master's dead, and now it's your turn.
You don't stand a chance, asshole! I'll conquer these walls like it's a garden fence!
In your dreams?
You think? You fuckers only amount to a handful.
A handful of warriors with far more experience than you. You're used to having numbers on your side. You've never had your mettle tested in a tough battle.
You're fooling yourself! You know full well how this is gonna end. Your days are numbered. Pray you get killed in battle, otherwise it's the noose for you. Today's your judgment day!
You're gonna die, you bastard! I'll take care of it myself, just like with Istvan.
Enough talk! On my command! Attack!
Cai dentro, velho.
Defend the walls! We have to hold! Right on the money! Fucking scumbag! Hosanna! Hey! I need a hand here! Defend the walls!
I'll finish you off. No, you don't. Show you. I'm just getting warmed up, you shit. Come on, then.
nazywasz walką?
Não precisa falar nada, né? Queria saber, e se eu tivesse pego essa arma aí, hein? Tivesse recolhido essa arma, o que seria que aconteceria? Eu não conseguia pegar a arma?
Come on! Let's get out of here before they break through!
Surprise, surprise! Te skurwysyny lubią to robić od tyłu.
Od tyłu to boli. I naprawdę robi się gównianie.
Eric! Stay out of it, blackamoor! Or you might get hurt.
Não acredita, mano, que o Henryzão perdeu dele, velho. O Eric, segunda mole. Por que ele não deixou eu lutar com ele? Que aí não é perder, mano. E se eu não tivesse ajudado o Musa, o que será que teria acontecido?
What are you waiting for, you idiots? Kill them! To the crypt! Fire him! Come on! Come on, move your asses!
Joga fogo nessa merda, velho. Joga fogo na porta, porra. É, lógico. Ah, ele vai explodir, mano, os caras. Melhor do que eu pensei. Eu tinha pensado só em colocar fogo na porta ali na madeira pra atrapalhar eles a passar. Eu também não. Então vambora. Ah, putz. E aí, ô Musa, valeu, mano.
Henry! Henry! What happened? Where is everybody? The explosion. Talk to me, Henry!
Tentando.
Henry!
A knight held captive here died recently. Peter Sukadleski. Do you know anything about that?
Ah, yes. He was in poor shape when they brought him in. But if they had let me treat him, I might have been able to
Ah, mas
save
aí a gente já
him.
ficou sabendo, velho. Não, esquece, mano. Nem quero falar sobre isso, velho.
What was wrong with
I only saw him very briefly. He was paid.
So it really
Não,
went
mano, nem quero falar sobre isso, velho.
I can let I do it.
Did they forbid?
No.
Porra, velho.
But there hasn't been.
Exactly.
Foda-se
Thank
isso,
you.
já fizemos essa merda dessa missão.
Oh, Henry.
Brother! Thank God! He's alive!
Musa me salvou.
Musa saved me.
What? Musa of Mali? How?
Don't ask. I'm not sure myself what happened.
Musa. It's a good thing I went away from that door on time.
A Catherine não sabe quem é o Musa, tudo bem. Agora o Godwin não
Need
sabe
help,
quem é o Musa.
just let me know.
Estranho,
At the
hein?
court, I managed to gear up a little.
Enough of the speculation. Let's go! Adar, Janos, and Kubienka have already gone on ahead. Cape on too.
He was trailing behind us like a day's sheep. I hope he didn't get lost.
Shit, yeah. Ever since Nabokov, he's scared as hell of confined spaces. I ought to go and check on him.
Let us go then. There is no time to waste.
So, what's it to be? Are we going to move on?
That is right.
They say they're proper devils.
Cadê o Cape?
Those crooked swords.
I'm exhausted.
How many did you send to me?
I'm
Cadê
not
o Cape?
surprised.
I was fighting
It was
on
a
their
terrible
side.
fight.
What?
One like I have never
Not
seen.
fighting. I was in their camp. We saw battle from a distance, and word came out. Naturally, in the infirmary.
You're an interesting man. I'd like to hear more from you. This is no place.
Well, do you have anything that could help me?
The Lord has enlightened me. I had a feeling that it was needed. This will help you get back on your feet.
Alba, boa.
Did you take any keepsakes from the Italian court?
Just a few trinkets. Most of the silver pieces were very heavy, but I did find a fine short sword in the armory.
Oh.
Italian, of course. Almost as good as if Martin had made it.
What happened at the East Gate?
I don't know. I didn't see anyone. The street was quiet. Then I heard Godwin shouting that you needed help at the Outer Bailey. Those Mamsas must have arrived right after that. There was no way to avoid it. It is a miracle we survived.
We have to go further.
Agreed. Let us get quickly out of this accursed town.
Things will work themselves out.
Vai, como
But
eu
it
falo?
is not very pleasant here.
Como é que eu falo com o
Right.
Cape?
I know. Church crypts do take a
Cadê o Cape?
If only that was all. The horrible creeping cold.
Não, tá ficando pra trás.
Finally.
Ó, fale com o Cape. Chegou
We'll be
pra...
out in no time.
This little escapade will be the talk of the town for a long time.
Think of the
Sigismund
poor
will be
lives.
boiling with
They
rage.
practically live on
First, we have to get the
I
yacht.
suppose that's why I never became a miner.
Bloody miracle.
Are you in the passageway?
I don't get it. I was so scared. But there was no other way out. And now it's gone. Completely.
Só superou seu medo.
So you managed to conquer your fear?
Not quite. I was really afraid, shitting myself. But my just feet carried me on into the passageway, and then there was that terrible noise. I collapsed on the ground. I started thinking of Nabokov. I thought I was finished. But then I came to, and that was it. It's a miracle.
So you're all right?
Never better. As you can see, I'm no easy mark. And you? You had it pretty bad for a while, eh?
Estou bem.
I'm all right.
That's good. Thank Christ for that Musa fellow. Remind me to thank him properly for saving
Como é que esses caras conhecem o Musa,
Got to
velho?
keep going.
Right.
Porra, cara, que coisa
Let's
mais
go.
bizarra isso, velho. A Catherine, beleza, conheceu o Musa, mano. Agora, tipo, o Godwin, o Capon, não faz o menor sentido isso, velho.
Where could he have heard that?
You believe that cockot? I do not.
Vite, vite! Quickly! Get it loaded and get ready. They could be here in a moment. Il n'y a pas de temps à perdre. No! Bracie! Kurwa! Almost! Almost! Ale nam się udało. A teraz za mną! Musimy stąd spieprzać. Te sukinsyny depczą nam po piętach. Je suis désolé, mon ami. I'm sorry.
Olha que filho da puta, mano, esse francês.
But if only the madman Eric had done the dirty work for us, as I wished.
Wait! Kill them! Don't be stupid! Fuck! French can't betray us! He's trying to make up with his silver!
Filho da puta, velho. Os franceses do caralho.
Henry, we've got to do something about those archers. Understand? Do you hear me? We've got to get rid of those archers.
Desarmado.
That's it. Are you going to get to the task or not? You asked for it.
Precisa passar.
Hey, he wanted me badly. Good. I'll kick your ass.
You probably the wrong man, friend.
To me! Get him from behind!
What are you waiting for, wretch? What's Hey, die already! You'll stand up to this.
That is...
É, garoto. Ninguém mexe com o Harryzão, velho.
Damn it! Listen. Oh, fuck.
Żaboja. Ujebał komara.
Come on. You still owe me 50 groschen. You know how many fucks that would buy? Huh? Huh?
Swoją matką.
We've got to move. Get him onto the wagon.
No, no! No. Do not hold corpse. Better to take living.
Que merda, hein? Esse garanhão também é um boçal, né, velho? Tipo, não que ele tenha feito alguma coisa errada agora, mas aquela hora lá, tipo, dentro da missão foi foda.
Nie choć raz w życiu odmówię modlitwę w spokoju.
Mount up, everyone. We're leaving.
Boże, zgrzeszyłem. Właśnie przed chwilą zerżnąłem żonę sąsiada. Zabiłem też w życiu wielu ludzi, przeważnie jeszcze większych skurwysynów niż ja. Może to sprawia, że to mniejszy grzech. Świeć się imię Twoje, przyjdź królestwo Twoje.
Assim, cara, tipo, tá legal, tipo,
Be on the alert. They might be
a
nearby.
cena, tipo, foi bonita e tal, não sei o que, ela faz você, tipo, sentir alguma coisa pela atmosfera. Mas assim, cara, se eles quisessem que isso daí realmente pegasse mesmo, tipo, na alma do jogador, teria que ser algum personagem que você tivesse mais empatia. O Garanhão era um puta de um idiota, cara, só fazia merda, só, tipo, colocava, tipo, eles em risco. Só fazia besteira, mano, tipo, e você pegou ele, tipo, salvou ele no final do jogo ali. Não sei se talvez desse pra salvar ele antes, talvez, e ter desenvolvido um relacionamento um pouco melhor com o jogador, né? Não sei. Mas pra mim, cara, é um personagem batível, assim, é esquecível. também, mano. Que bosta, hein, velho.
We'll all end up dead like this. Just suck
O
now.
Bianca vai morrer, o Musa vai morrer. Putz, que bosta, hein, velho. Mas, mano, tipo, mal feita essa parte, né, velho? Porque se os caras estão atirando de trás e o Musa tá de lado, como que, tipo, veio a flecha pela frente dele, né? Que seria a lateral da carroça. Não faz sentido essa física. A não ser que a flecha tenha feito curva.
Hey! Open the gate!
We did it. Well done. Nice. Get going.
Are you all right?
Lend us a hand, for fuck's sake! There's a wounded man here!
Quick! Bandages and water, now!
Got him.
You're right, you're right. Are we all here?
No, we are fucking not. The Pole is dead. And Kobienka, too.
Kobienka? You saw him fall?
With my own eyes. Fuck him.
Jesus Christ, are you mad? Bringing Sigismund Silver here, he'll come and squash us like lice.
We need your help.
We need God's help.
Deve estar no final do jogo, né? Pelo que eu acho. Pelo que eu tô
What do
vendo.
you think? Have we got any chance against them?
Oh, sure. But against that whole army...
Henry! Wake up!
Zizka?
Sigismund is pulling out with his army.
What?
Bom, acho que aqui é... Não sei o quanto falta, mas acho que aqui é um
Sigismund
bom... Deixa eu ver.
is pulling out.
As if his arse was on fire. God, what I'd given to see his twisted face when he found out he doesn't have the coin to pay his army of mercenaries.
Como sabe disso?
How do you know Sigismund has pulled out?
I sent Captain Frenzel and his men out last night scouting, and they saw it with their own eyes. Ask him yourself. He's with the others in the courtyard, already boozing it up.
Não, armadilha?
What if his withdrawal is just a trap?
That would be a costly trap, even for the royal coffers. To withdraw an entire army just like that. Not likely.
Where do you think Sigismund and his army withdrew to?
Where do you think? Back to Hungary, of course. I heard reports that Ladislaus of Naples disembarked in Zadar and declared himself king behind Sigismund's back. While he was sticking his fucking nose into our affairs, back home someone torched his throne right under his arse. And then when we took all the silver he had to pay his troops, he had to quickly withdraw his knights. The only thing he's left behind here are his royal turds. Now's our chance to turn the tables.
What are we gonna do now?
We have to contact Jobst and the other lords. They're amassing an army to face Sigismund and liberate Kuttenberg. Jobst will surely be very interested in our prisoner, von Bergov.
And is someone on the way to deliver that message?
Not yet, but they will be soon. Rutard and the other lords are going to Podebrad. Jobst's army is amassing near there, so they will relay the message to him.
Can we rely on them?
Certainly. As soon as Jobst sends the last of Sigismund's lackeys packing, Rutard and the others will return to power. You know what? It might not be a bad idea if you reminded them of who they should thank for yesterday. They're getting ready in the Outer Bailey to ride out.
Sure. I'll have a word with them.
It's enough to talk to Rutard. So get going. And try to get there sober, all right? I can hear the dry devils drunken babbling all the way up here.
Beleza, pessoal. Eu não sei o quanto tempo falta, mas eu vou terminando essa live por aqui, tá? Eu tô sem o celular aqui, então não sei quantas pessoas tem online, mas eu agradeço a presença de todos vocês. Durmam bem, fiquem com Deus e a gente se vê amanhã, beleza? Então é isso, valeu, falou e até mais. Tchau, tchau, pessoal, até amanhã.